Get the burps out.
I mean, you got it out as we started, so.
Get the bags out, get the flags out.
Whoa.
Okay, how is this looking on stream? How we're looking, guys? We're looking good.
Looks nice, looking good, looking tasty,
Looking
looking dreamy.
sexy.
Why aren't I moving?
Are you moving right now, Bobby?
No, it's because it's just a still picture. I'm being silly.
Who's Pivimto?
That is Philip. Hello, Philip.
Philip.
It's my best.
Hi, Philip.
Welcome.
All right. So what are we doing?
Right, who's sucking who off?
Oh, we haven't rolled for penis size yet.
Oh, very true.
Right, okay. Sure, if you want to roll for penis size.
I'm not equipped for that.
Where's the dice roller on this? Oh, game log and dice. Here we go.
What are we
D12.
rolling?
Is it D12?
Yeah, it's D12. I
Uh,
haven't got a
no, wait.
18 penis.
If you're a human,
I'll go first.
Uh,
All right. What? If I'm human, what?
if you're human, do like maybe like a D8 or a D10. Fucking 12 inches seems fucking nuts, man.
Well, not for me.
I'm one of
D12,
those
I'm
tall,
not.
skinny boys that has like a
D-
really long, skinny.
I
penis.
want Lorenzo Ashart to be like mostly penis, alright? So.
Okay.
All right. So you want humans to roll a D10?
Sure. Chariot can roll whatever the fuck he wants, I suppose.
Ah, D8 million.
Ah!
Wait, does the dice
It's
roller
hanging
appear
low,
on,
boys.
on the game board? Or is it
Bottom right,
separate?
Isaac. There's like a square or like a cube. You click on that.
Oh, I
Right,
see.
I see. Yeah.
Have you clicked the part to say roll to everyone, not roll to yourself?
Yeah.
No,
It
he
says
hasn't.
roll
Okay,
to.
yeah.
Ah,
okay,
roll
okay,
to
okay.
everyone.
Alright,
Let's
I'm
roll to
gonna
everyone.
do. Right, so D10, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, roll.
Oh,
Oh, but-
shit!
But I also rolled my custom roll and I got a 10, but it was to myself.
Well,
I don't believe that.
no one
Bobby.
no one believes you.
Fuck's sake. This is meant to be fantasy, not real life.
Fuck.
So Bobby got a 5, I got a 10.
Right, what's
1 second though. Let me put this in Discord so you can see I'm fucking lying.
How do I view?
No, we don't believe you. Too late. Can't both have 10-inch swords.
Absolutely.
Carry it.
That's nanometers though.
Nice.
I've lost me chat thing. I don't know where it's gone.
So what does Tara like roll for? Is it
Oh dear.
like width?
What?
Depth?
Clitoris length.
Clitoris length?
I'm
You can roll a
not.
D. You can roll a D4 for clitoris length.
I think the DM decides the length, like the dice. I think it should be a D100 personally.
I hate this.
Why can't she have a cock?
Yeah, exactly. She might be strapped up.
Do you want a call?
Right, roll.
Oh no, what am I rolling then?
D10.
D20.
D20.
Oh, what the fuck?
Did that come up? Did it work?
How
Yeah,
does
yeah.
the girl have a bigger cock than me?
Yes.
Fuck off, man.
Fuck you, Bobby.
Yeah, well, I wear a sock on mine, so it looks bigger.
Did you see the picture? Oh, send them the picture of the night in the kitchen.
I did.
Oh, iconic.
Right. Serious time. How we DM?
Oh, Chariot. No, Chariot's not got 480.
You
penis.
said
I-
you wanted me to be mostly penis.
I don't care. I don't care. Roll D10 now.
Why do elves? I feel like elves have a smaller. There we go. Yes.
A 1. You got
Oh,
a
I got
1.
a 1.
Oh, he's got a micro one.
He's got an innie. Oh, bless him.
It's like a belly button.
Do we get a saving roll or is that
Right,
it?
is it out of your system now? Can we play?
One last thing, it just makes it so much funnier about that clippy, that Mimi posted about the barbarian getting the girl as a wizard. That's why.
It's
Elf
always,
Parker.
they always
Not
choose
this
the
elf.
paladin.
We've all got 9s. We've all got big penises, all right?
I didn't get a reroll.
Well, yours is average, so that's fine. We can't let him have a micro penis.
Oh, wait, I got an
I
inch.
can't.
I got an inch.
I can't. I
Bobby
can't
got
play
an
the
extra
game.
inch.
Right, so.
I've got an extra inch.
You got, all
Is
right,
it
so you
worth
got
it,
6,
Bobby?
a 9, a 9, a 9.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, the girls will feel
All
the
that
difference.
for an extra inch.
I got the 1 inch from Chariot.
You
Yeah.
stole it from
Yeah.
him.
So, Josh, do you have an overlay for the map as well for your stream?
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
cool.
I don't have one now. So like, if when we were like in future, if when we go into combat and stuff like that, we can move over to like a different one. But, like,
I can use the same asset to make you another one where we have smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if we could make, like the video things now, but we could have a smaller version of it at the side,
Yeah,
and the
so you'd
majority
have
would
like
be the map.
yeah, like maybe everyone all on, down on one side and then just one big one. It'd just make
Yeah,
your webcams
exactly.
like really, really small.
It'd be perfect.
No, but that's okay.
Okay. Let's play.
Let's play. Very well.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
So is
Fine,
everyone okay
countdown.
with the startup point that I had of like where everyone is at the
We're
moment?
all in a boat.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You're all in a caravan,
Okay.
which is a couple of wagons.
Or which one is it? A car or a van?
Right, so
Really
these are all
exportable. Sorry.
these are all on the X12.
All right.
Okay. So you've been travelling along the high road for a couple of days now. As evening approaches, you spot a wooden signpost next to a trail that heads north into the hills. Nailed to the post are 3 arrow-shaped signs. The 2 marked Waterdeep and Daggerford follow the high road but point in opposite directions. The 3rd, marked Nightstone, beckons you to follow the trail. If memory serves, Nightstone is roughly 10 miles up the trail, and Nightstone is going to be where you take your next stop before you carry on further to Daggerford. At the moment, you're sat in a just about a 6-person sized wagon. How about we have Isaac first describe his character for us?
Right. Am I just describing to the audience?
So you're describing to the other players what they see.
Okay, you see a very large, intimidating, handsome knight who's a paladin. You can tell by his demeanor, he's very no nonsense. He doesn't take shit from silly little elf. Especially ones that call him Small Willie Tim, because that's not funny. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with on that. That's that one.
Cool. So
There you go.
he wears this, that name on his sleeve. Yeah.
I wear Small Willie Tim on my sleeve. Yeah.
Yeah. Good to know. Does that elf in question want to describe himself?
Yeah.
He's thinking.
Is he talking?
No.
Getting ready.
So, I'm just like he's very much so just like, you know, average elf, pointy ears, very slender. But he's got more than average, like, sort of flamboyant clothes that are clearly like not any kind of like boutique or like top end thing. You can clearly tell that they've been like put together at home. But he's very sort of like he's not really taking, like, you can tell just from the way like he carries himself. He doesn't really take a lot like incredibly seriously. But yeah, that's kind of it. Just from the outside, he's just wearing a bit more than average flamboyant clothes with his black and white striped jacket and trousers. But like they're clearly like not put together well, but good enough.
Rugged.
Yeah.
Cool. And then sat across from these two lovely gentlemen, we have another human. Would you like to describe yourself, Bobby?
Yeah. Francis is sat in the corner, but he hasn't been paying much attention to the people in and around the caravan as he has been paying more attention to the surrounding areas. And what people will have been noticing at the time is he's constantly scrolling pictures of the surrounding areas that he's observing. He's wearing sort of the best way I could describe it is nice but not super expensive clothing, and they look like they're well worn in. Um, he has sort of a sun bleached skin that is common for someone who would live in a slightly warmer climate, and his hair kind of matches. You can see it's like a mousy brown that has blonde and gingerish sort of highlights from the sun. His overall attire is quite it, it's sort of like lower middle class esque, but it's a bit more flamboyant with little embellishments of like blues and such. To just give him that little bit more of a flair of or flavour to him. But yeah, his overall demeanour just seems relatively uninterested at what's happening during the journey, more interested in what's happening outside.
Very cool. And then sat next to that is a very tall orc. Would you like to describe yourself?
Yes. So, at first glance, Tigan can look quite intimidating, obviously, 'cause she's big, tall, she's got hair braided away, and she looks like she's going to be ready to throw some arms. But you notice that she's quite nervous. She's always looking at the people around her, seeing if they're looking at her. But she's sort of looks very battle ready, so no one will mess with her. She's got like tattered leather clothes. She's got multiple items hanging off her. She looks like she's for traveling, bit of a battle, but she's very withdrawn. She's just kind of wants to get where she's going. But yeah, that's what she comes across like.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So, as you are all doing your own thing and just passing the time by as it's travelling, it's taken a few days so far. Um, it like not none of you have really tried to like make much of an approach on each other just yet. Maybe the odd passerby comment or so. Maybe not so much for Francis being heavily distracted from the outside world. But you finally come into this point where you'll probably get to your next location early morning, which would be ideal. So you start to make camp. So you stop just at this crossroad where it's quite like a heavily populated road, so less likely for anything to happen. So you start making your way, like setting up for your evening's rest. Is there anything anyone would like to say or like to do, like interacting with each other or?
I will turn to Tygan as they look travelled from the description that she gave,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll say, uh, "Hello. What was your name again? Sorry."
And I will look very confused because someone's managed to let on. Because not usually strangers will talk to Tigan because she looks quite intimidating. But she
I seem
surprisingly,
completely oblivious to that, by the way. Like
mm,
I don't register sort of in the fact that you look intimidating whatsoever.
yeah, so she looks quite surprised. But she does tell him that her name is Ty, and then just carries on with what she was doing, which is like maybe polishing a bit of her armor or putting away some things after making camp.
So, Francis would be like a little oblivious at the fact that she's kind of shied away from carrying on the conversation and would carry on.
Mm.
Um, may I ask you, sorry, miss? You seem well travelled. Have you been around these areas a lot in the past?
She now starts shooting him a nervous look and says, "No, not really. I'm new around here."
Ah, never mind. And as she says that, I turn away, like completely, like disinterested.
Okay, fair enough. Is there anything else?
I'm gonna keep to myself for now.
Very
something
well.
epic happens.
So Sir Chopham kind of just like wanders off a little bit further away from the camp, and just kind of just keeps his distance. Starts setting
I,
his.
I check the soil to see how moist it is.
It's been fairly warm. As he's kind of like in like later area of like spring, so it's been fairly warm. So it's pretty dry.
The soil tastes quite sour, not very good for growing things.
Which no one hears because you're like.
Yes. Yeah, I'm talking to myself, absolutely.
Tigan's looking over his shoulder, shooting a weird look at him. Like, "Well, get a load of
I'm
this
like,
guy."
you might
With
test the
my
dirt.
with my passive perception of 13, would I notice him picking the dirt up?
Are you actively trying to hide that you're picking up dirt and eating it, or are you just like
No,
doing it openly?
no, absolutely not.
No,
In fact, I probably want people to acknowledge the things I'm saying.
with the 13 passive perception, you're finding it rather difficult not to notice the dirt eating.
Yeah, I want to and make my own analysis of the dirt. If I'm able, can I like roll a nature check or something to see if I can try to decipher?
Of course you can. What are you trying to decipher from
Very
the check?
the dirt, because he said it's not very good for growing and stuff, and I'm very interested in the surrounding areas and what's happening, and I would like to know if this man actually knows what he's talking about, or if he's wrong. But I'd probably keep it to myself anyway and make my own like assertions on what I think of the surrounding areas.
Okay, sure.
Cool. Right. That's a nature
Go ahead
plus
and do a
2.
nature check.
So I'll just add 2 to this. So
If you do it on your actual
big, that's
character
9.
sheet, you can actually click the check.
Oh, well, I've rolled it there, but I'll roll it again, but don't take the second one. How do I roll the check? I've just clicked nature.
So that should link up technically.
Oh, I see. I have to click the plus 2.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
right. um, you don't know too much about the this current dirt. You're not used to this kind of dirt. It's weird. It's not like
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
not like the dirt at home.
Oh.
It's very very
I
very
see.
different.
Yeah. So I kind of shoot a glance towards this paladin-esque looking character and kind of give a nod and then make some slight notes on the piece of parchment that I've been drawing on.
Excellent. I love that. I look proud. I look off into the distance.
He's already manipulating the locals.
Oh dear God. Lorenzo?
I'd probably just sit quiet and just like uh practice very inconsequential, I might add, like not any sort of damaging cantrips to myself, and just be like, right, cool, like let's see if I can get this down like properly, and just like go over like different cantrips and stuff like that, and just but try and make them very very small so I'm like less noticed.
All right. Go if you're like trying to hide that, you can do like a sleight of hand check if you would like, or like sleight of hand
it,
or stealth if you wanted to.
it's less that I'm not trying to be noticed and more that I don't want to disturb other people with it. Like I don't want to like color spray the sky and then everyone be blinded by light.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I get you. No. Yeah. That's cool. So you can totally do that. Yeah. And just getting a little bit of practice in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. You finish setting up, and you just have the set of rations that you've like been carrying with you. And as it's coming down for bedding, like starting to get to sleep, does anyone take watch or anything like that, or?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, cool.
I think during the nighttime, I'd be more interested in mapping the location of things like stars and stuff over our current location and making notes of that.
Alright.
If I could do that.
Can I build a fire?
You may build a fire, yes.
I build a fire and I make sure the fire stays bright.
For the entire night.
Yeah, I artistically find branches and bring them back and ensure that the fire is.
I'm trying to stay awake as long as possible so I'm not the last to fall asleep. But I don't know if anyone else is still awake yet.
Like trying to like
Falling
hide the
asleep
fact that you're
yet.
awake, sort of thing, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is anyone like looking out? Just at general things, or are you just doing your own like bits and bobs?
I would be doing my
Uh,
own bits and bobs.
I keep the fire going. I'd be keeping an eye out while I'm wandering around looking for sticks. I think.
Yeah, sure. I'll say Sir Chopham can make a perception check for me, please.
Okay, cool. So I press the perception button.
The perception
Correct.
skill, yes.
Did that work for people?
It did indeed. Fucking hell.
Excellent.
Big.
I see everything. I
So,
know all. The
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
One guides me.
I forgot you've got a fucking +5 on perception. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
We rolled shit hot, didn't he?
I tried not to remember that. It's gonna be insane.
He's very sure of himself, and he knows it. He knows his rolls were good.
And so you've got like that aura, that strut about you as you're walking around picking
Yeah,
up sticks.
yeah.
You're like, yes, I like this stick. I like this stick.
Mm.
And
Yes,
to
I
everyone,
know,
to
it's
everyone
good.
else, it doesn't look like you're actively looking around, but in a sense, you've got your eyes peeled on everything around you. You seem pretty confident that there's nothing in
That-
an
yeah.
immediate area that would be causing any hassle to you.
Cool. Yeah.
Sick.
We are safe.
Josh,
I announced that to the darkness.
Josh.
Yes.
That's when I
I mean,
perk up
Mr.
and
Mr.
realise
DM.
he's
Yes,
running
Bobby.
around.
I was supposed to add a cartographer's tools into my kit. Can
You-
I take the monetary value off the gold I have
You may.
and add that?
You
cool,
may.
Cool. So it's 15 gold.
Jesus Christ, 15 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh, it'd be ideal for your viewers if you announce what the rolls are when you've done them.
Yeah, so with yours there, I did say like with a 22.
Okay, yes. Oh, yeah, nice. I didn't catch that. I was just making
But
sure.
I'll try and do that with the rest of them. But
My perception in real life is not that good.
fair enough. But like, if you wanted to, you could always like say out loud what you've got, but
Yeah.
as well, like
So, yeah,
that's
cool.
fine. Right, and then Francis is just staring up at the skies for like most of the evening.
Yeah, so I've got like cartographer's tools, so I can like draw maps and like maybe like sextants and stuff like this that comes with the pack. And I'm just making like notices of our position, like in comparison to certain stars. I'm trying my best to try and make notes of exactly where we are in the world and where I've came from, and like basically noting down my journey so far.
Yeah, and you're proficient in this, aren't you? So
Yes.
it's not as if you need to figure out where you are. You're pretty confident in that anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is there anything Lorenzo does?
I think he'd probably just, with it being one of those like things of like it's night time, potential for people to take watch. It probably just like say generally to the group, oh, if anyone needs me to take next shift, just give me a nudge and I'll do it. But then he'll just like sort of like bed down for a bit.
You said it's dark now, didn't you?
Yeah, it started like after you've all
I
done
would
your
have
own little
cast
thing.
dancing lights around myself then, just so because I need lights to do the work that I'm doing.
Yeah.
I know there's a fire going, but I'd probably be stood off like maybe 10 feet to the side, probably sat on some sort of wooden stool or like stump.
Yeah,
or
so it's
something
easy to
doing
see the
what I'm
stars
doing.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. Yeah. So as like Francis just starts like motioning with his hands, or do you cast it with like your instrument or?
Well, at this point, you notice that on his belt on the side is an arrangement of different small instruments. And as he goes to cast this, he picks up a small, what people would know or maybe not know, as it just looks like 5 wooden pipes attached to each other, but they're only small. And he blows a very small tune, barely audible, because he does it just quietly and quickly, like he's rehearsed and done 100 times in the past. And you see 3 small little globules of light kind of start dancing around him.
Do you almost like push out of like the pipe and just start floating around you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, Lorenzo takes like one of the first breaks, just conk straight out. If Tygan wants to stay up as long as possible, I would like you to make a, let's go with Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. Oh, what kind of dice would that be?
If you go on your character sheet,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
and
Constitution.
in the
plus-
top left you've got
plus
Strength,
2.
Int, Dex, Wiz, Con, and
Yeah.
Charisma. Just click the Con
So I
one,
got-
and it'll roll it for you.
There we go.
Right, okay. So I'll just do a little thing.
That's really
So,
Oh,
so you try to stay awake, and after about an hour, it's been a very long day. After about an hour, you just conk right out.
Yeah, very lean 5'9.5" foot human started speaking to you, and that was a lot for you today, Tygan.
How tall is Francis, by the way?
5'9.5".
5'9.5". And how tall is Lorenzo?
5'10".
Okay, cool. Just before I
I
start
changed it. I'm
calling
5'10.1".
So 5'9", 5'10".
and a half.
And a half, okay. So, good enough. Very good.
And just for like extra information, the caravan driver just kind of just like stays to his own thing. He just sits there at the front, just puts a hat over his head and just kind of slumps back and starts to get some rest.
How long? I would only do my work until it's done. Once it's done, I would start settling down. Unless somebody wanted me to stay watch as well. If somebody wanted me to take over them, that's fine. But I would then like turn my dancing lights off and go to sleep.
Can I do a con throw to see if I stay up?
Yeah, you totally can.
Sick. All right.
Each one's the flex.
16.
Okay. I'd definitely say you stay up for quite a lot of the early part of the night. You start getting a bit tired near the back end, and of course, you would know that if you don't go to sleep, you will start getting exhausted. But
Okay.
if you wanted to, you could stay awake longer.
I'd wake Lorenzo up so he can take his shift. If I fell asleep.
No, that's cool. Oh, so Sir Chopham just gives you a nudge or a slap or something along those
Yeah,
lines.
I nudge you and I go, hey, hello, hey, fancy one. You take the shift after me.
No, I'll wake up. I'll rub the sleep from my eyes. Just like, yeah, cool, whatever. Yeah.
Alright, sound.
Yeah, it off.
Sir Chopham thinks in his mind how well dressed Lorenzo is. He approves of his fancy attire.
Are these conflicting feelings inside you?
No, I'm very sure of myself. I know I like to pussy.
I have cis in my name, so
Oh no.
God wills that he's straight.
And
But you
God can will
appreciate
that
a
he is
well-dressed
gay.
man.
make him roll a Constitution saving throw check.
Oh, this will be good.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. He has a conflicting feeling in his mind.
I'm pretty. With a 17, I feel like I'm pretty sure of my
Yeah,
sexuality.
that seems pretty
Thank you.
confident.
He hasn't succumbed to the gay yet.
I'm not attracted to Lorenzo yet.
Yeah.
For now. So yeah. If you would like to make a perception check for us, Lorenzo, just for your
Yeah.
portion.
Back. Zero dear. That's a nat 1. Doesn't matter that I've got +4, but that's a nat 1.
You're still struggling a bit to like properly wake up, and it does take you quite a while to like start like actually looking around, and by then you're getting quite distracted just about your thoughts and just thinking about things about where you're going. It's very difficult to look around.
I might have even found like a small little tear in like a fabric of my trousers or something, so I'm really like mindful of that and casting mending on it.
Distracted.
Yeah, like super distracted, yeah. But yeah, your portion of the watch seems to go like without any issues. It seems the other two have gone to sleep as much as it looked like as if they were trying to like prevent themselves from doing so. And Choppenham has as well.
I'm punching the air. I'm fighting goblins quietly. Oh, he's dreaming. Like that.
You could probably do one more watch if you want to wake one of the other two up, or
Yeah, I'll go over and I'll give Francis a nudge.
Mm. Yeah, of course, my turn. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Suppose I'll sit there and I'll make sure that the rest are asleep, and then I'll probably play like a really soft, soothing melody on my bird pipes
okay.
just to pass the time. Obviously, like kind of semi looking around, but I can't say that that's my main focus.
I'll say you could do it at disadvantage if you wanted. Then a perception check.
Cool. So I'll just roll twice and take the lawyer.
Yeah.
17
Oh.
Ooh, and a 10.
He's still pretty in tune then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're still not too bad. You're giving a good eye out, but you're more focused on just actually like looking at the other people around you. Like you spent all day looking at your surroundings, and now you're kind of like just keeping an eye out more on them and like
Yeah.
the noise that you're making.
Yeah.
But it goes without issue.
Awesome.
And with that, I feel like that would be enough time for you to all wake up nice and refreshed, ready for a new day.
I take a piece of rations from my inventory for the morning to just give me some food.
Yeah.
Where's rations? I have a bunch.
I think Tygan would wake up very surprised that she even fell asleep and act a bit disappointed in herself.
Yeah, like jolt up awake.
Yeah. Starts looking around at the others frantically.
Nobody else seems to be paying much attention to you, so I feel like it almost feels like as if you've gotten away with it a little bit. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, she's a little bit relieved.
I've marked one of my rations off for the morning.
You fucking wrote T-pose. Seems like a chariot thing. Okay, cool. Is everyone happy to carry on?
Yes, do it. I must continue my quest from God.
Yes, continue on.
I shake the caravan driver awake.
Yes,
Yes, the sun rises. We must leave.
of course, right away.
Yeah, excellent. I
Puts his hat
taste
back
some more
on
dirt
properly.
just to see if it changed. It's more moist this morning. A little sour.
you
I throw it
taste
to the ground.
you taste the piece of dirt that like you were like laying on, and you've slathered on it a little bit, and it's a little bit moist now.
Nice.
So you carry on, and carry on down towards Nightstone, where you'll be able to have a proper rest inside of an inn. So after following the trail for about 10 miles, you start to hear the ringing of a bell. The sound grows louder as Nightstone comes into view, a river around the settlement forming a moat. The village itself is contained within a wooden palisade, beyond which you see a windmill, a tall steeple, and the high-pitched rooftops of several other buildings. Apart from the ringing of the bell, you detect no other activity in the village. The trail ends before a lowered drawbridge that spans the moat. Beyond the drawbridge, 2 stone watchtowers flank an open gap in the palisade. South of the village and surrounded by the river moat is a cone-shaped, flat-topped hill on which stands a stone keep enclosed by a wooden wall. The keep, which overlooks the village, has partially collapsed. A wooden bridge that once connected the keep to the village has also partially collapsed. And at this point, the carriage driver starts to slow down a little bit and just says to you all, that seems strange. They're not normally ringing the bell this much. I don't see anybody over the hill.
Mr. Caravan Driver, what's your name again?
Darvin.
Darvin. what kind of bell is that? Is that the local church or?
Yes. The steeple, yes.
And is that like a come for prayer sort of ringing, or is this something a little bit more drastic?
Normally it's it's in tune. It's more like a 1 2 1 2. This is kind of a bit sporadic, and you can hear it. It's almost like as if someone's going ding 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 ding. That sort of one, like not as if it's like a in chime sort of like tune.
Could I make like I don't know, like an insight check to see if this would be like a warning or like a call to arms or like if it was just like a church bell ringing, to see if I could try to ascertain if this was like shit's kicking off or if
Yeah, you
it's
totally could. Yeah.
I've got a shitty grin right now, and I'm like grasping my sword. I feel like I already know what's going on.
Okay.
what's going on, DM?
Well, you see, with a 19, it definitely doesn't, especially with the fact that you like know music quite well. This doesn't sound like any traditional bell ringing that you would like naturally hear in like a town. Even like you've heard some like war bells and stuff like that. So like when ringing to people, let people know that like danger's coming, or if calling people to arms or coming to prayer. It's none of those. It's completely sporadic the way that it's being rang.
It doesn't seem like there's any sort of rhyme or reason.
No rhyme or reason. It just seems as if it's just being rung just for the sake of it. It's like sometimes it'll be like ding 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 ding, and then it'll slow down, and then it's just a dung 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 ding 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 ding. It just seems like just chaos.
I'll turn to the group and say,
What's going on?
how how very strange that. Oh god. I'll turn to the group and be like, how very strange that bell ringing is not normal. In fact, it's an affront to my ears. We should go to the town and see what's happening. I need to stop that awful noise.
Are you sure it's not just some sort of experimental jazz bell band?
Oh, please, Sir Elf. It's definitely not that. And if it is, it's the
Sure.
worst
A
jazz
bard would know, right? If
metal
it
band
was
I've
a
ever heard.
band.
This song reminds me of Insane Frog. A great little ditty. Insane Amphibian, that's what it's called. We should go check it out.
Do I believe him about this insane frog creature?
If you want to do an insight, you can totally do an insight.
There is a song called Insane Amphibian.
My God, what a wondrous story. Let's go.
It seems almost insanity, but it must be true.
I have to see this frog.
Yeah.
Are we
Right.
still in the caravan at this
Yeah,
point?
we're now rushing the fucking guy, right? Like, what? Onwards.
I wanting
Yeah.
me to. I don't know if it's safe for me to actually take the caravan in. Would it be
Try
better?
to
Leave him
wait,
here.
yeah? But I
Can we
start running.
poke our heads out the
What?
caravan and kind of see what the heck's going on?
I've jumped off the caravan. I'm running.
I would jump out and I wouldn't run after him, but I would be following in his direction at my own pace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
like I'd be walking behind leisurely, saying something like, "I'm sure it's nothing. I mean, I've seen a lot of people who make a lot of noise that is absolute nonsense.
Has
This
anybody
might
got
just be one of those."
has anybody got quite a high passive insight?
Mine's
15.
14.
Yeah, you would see like small beads of sweat and nervousness coming out of Francis.
Okay. Do not stress, little one. We will be singing tunes of Insane Amphibians by the day is done.
Yes, I'm sure.
He's running
Let's
so
go.
fast, goddamn.
After you, big one.
He's in the fucking flintlock wood. So as Stir
So
Chopham starts blasting towards the drawbridge, the rest of you are kind of following. You're on like leisurely pace.
Yeah. But I think Tigan would be looking around trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
looking at
Tigan, if
people
you would
around the
like to
town.
do a survival check.
Oh. Rival.
Just Lorenzo doing a fucking little jaunt.
How Just like, oh, it's nothing.
Like to imagine he has his
Ooh.
hands in his pockets as he
Okay.
does this.
God damn. So with a 22,
Nice.
as you're looking around, you start to notice, going around this area, you start to notice a lot of different tracks. You see several dozen tracks leading north, which look just as a standard humanoid size shape. But you also start to see about a dozen-ish smaller humanoid tracks that are like leading from the north towards the drawbridge, as well as like two large tracks of some sort of beast, like quadruped beast.
She would definitely take a closer look at those, especially the smaller tracks and then the larger tracks. She'd be very interested in those, trying to figure out what they are.
But
Yeah.
could I? I'm proficient in survival too. Could I assist her?
Yeah, you make a check as well, and then I'll base it off of them two put together.
Okay, cool.
Mm. Me and Francis investigating the
Is
tracks.
Sir Chopham just standing there impatiently at the the drawbridge?
I'm waiting for the other characters.
I was very helpful.
I was too fast. I got there too quickly. I'm somewhat aware I can't run in, right? So by some divine intervention, I know I have to stay here for a second while people figure stuff out.
For Francis, with a 6 survival, you're looking at them and like Tygan's pointing them out, and you're just like, yeah, that's something. It's something, but you can't really ascertain what it could be. It's definitely a small footprint, but you're not entirely sure.
It's children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. It could be kids, could be anything.
Yeah,
Could be
children and
goblins.
very large men.
This town is being attacked by children.
Could
Person
be,
number one.
could be gnomes, could be halflings, could be goblins.
For Tygan,
Fucking goblins.
with the tracks themselves, like with a 22, I'll say that they're definitely not wearing. It's not like a shoe pattern or anything like that. It's definitely like barefoot. What was ever walking through here, and then the two sets of big tracks from the large creatures definitely look like clawed feet. They're very similar to like wolf tracks, but a lot larger than normal wolves. So you're not entirely sure.
Very
Does Ty can
beastly.
share this information?
Yeah, sure. Me and Francis be checking it out. We'll definitely be trying to warn him that it's some kind of beast. It's not safe in this town.
Oh God,
I
children and
just-
giant wolves.
Can I just whisper to myself, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And then can I cast Mage Armor on myself?
Yeah, you can totally cast Mage Armor. Yeah.
Don't worry, everyone. I can take on hordes of children.
Tygan's just got a head in her hand,
Oh, dear God.
ignoring the giant beast. No, children.
Right, anyway, what's going on? Going on?
So what's the plan?
Right.
Are we going in? Can we go in?
I vote that Sir Chopham, you lead the way.
Yeah, definitely. He can lead the way.
Onwards. God has sent me here to free his children.
Okay, I would slowly
I hope he
follow up.
gets killed by a huge beast.
So as you get there, can you make a perception check for me, Isaac?
Yes.
Mr. Chopham.
Ooh, 11.
11. It's still not difficult to see anyway, but tell me if this actually works for you, if you can see this. In the middle of the square.
Oh. Oh.
Can you see this now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, nice. You see two ginormous, like, to any of you, like, you haven't really seen some of these. Maybe Chopham might have seen them if he's killed a few goblins back in the day. But these are, for you, these are wargs. You've heard about them, but you've never really seen one. The giant wolves, basically.
I mostly pick on small goblin camps, not for fun, really, as an exercise.
Yeah, like the measly ones. You don't really go into the ones which have actually got like crazy shit in it.
Yeah, just the ones that steal chickens.
But you see these two wargs in the middle of the square. It appears that they've slaughtered a dog and are currently feasting on it.
Oh,
A dog.
Yeah, dog.
You heard the DM. A dog's dead.
the dog has perished in Lego City.
I'm suddenly very brave and angry.
Lego scene. Oh.
Paladin has followed into the moat in Lego City.
Build the warg copter.
Oh no.
So that's what you see as you heroically strut forward, and you kind of like slow motion just go. What's your plan?
Is it my turn to?
Can I slap to chop him on the arse and go on then?
God.
I completely ignore the slap on the ass as I am locked in on these. How big are the wargs?
So trying to think.
Like say they've stood. How tall from the ground?
Wargs are fucking huge.
Ah,
You
they're
can
like,
see that they take up 4 spaces, Isaac. They're big.
they're like,
Okay.
Yeah, pretty
I would
big.
say they're probably about like 11 foot tall, aren't they? Somewhere along those lines, like 10
Yeah,
foot
they're
tall.
about they're like 10 to 12 foot tall. Yeah.
Okay, I'll explain to the rest of the party. These are some rather big, hairy children, but they're no match for my sword.
But what you do
think Titan
notice
would
is from
definitely be
just from
proud of
like the loud
weapons.
ringing from the bell, that outburst comment from Sir Chopham hasn't immediately alerted the wargs either.
Good.
If they haven't noticed us, I want to like sneak up to within. Could I get within 10 feet of them?
Don't know about that one, G. It depends on how good you roll for stealth, maybe.
I know invisibility. I
Oh.
don't. Okay.
And as you're looking around
no.
as well, like these are like about is this ping coming through? Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Oh wow! Hello.
these are like large boulders, like about 5 foot like wide boulders that have just don't know where they've come from, but they've obviously like smashed into the ground and there's a load of them scattered around.
Oh shit! That's a full-on attack, man. Wow.
Would I be able to go up to one of these buildings, like here,
Mhm.
and
Move up to.
like hide in the shadows a bit?
Yeah, you could totally use like the building, like the window edge of it. Yeah.
Could I do the same here?
Yeah, so in that bit is so that's a bit of a garden. So you'd be kind of like stood behind like a picket fence almost.
I can make myself small. I can try.
Just like stand in the middle of one of the like fence poles.
Well, it depends. Is there like a 3 foot gap between each fence post, or is it like wood, like constant wood going around?
It's like there's a fairly big gap on them, like, and they're not
okay.
they're not very thick put. Like they're almost like rounded like wooden pikes. That,
Can
like,
I
sticks
lay
in the ground.
down?
Yeah, you could lay down. Yeah.
I'm gonna lay down and try to make myself look as small as possible.
Okay. Cool.
I want to run up behind Francis, grab him, and pull him behind this bloody building because clearly he knows nothing about stealth.
Okay.
I'll have you know I'm a.
So you drag Francis along with you.
I don't fight.
I dragged Francis behind this building because we've got to sneak past these things, surely. Unless Sir Chopper makes a very bad move. Right
He's gonna
now,
try and
we're
lift the
unseen,
boulder up
so
and
we're
chuck it,
still
I
in
swear.
stealth right now.
Do you
I mean,
need any of us to roll for stealth?
I could roll for
I would
stealth.
say yes. Everyone go ahead and roll stealth for us.
I'm sorry. Myself isn't terrible.
I think
Oh,
is it chainmail that Isaac has at the moment.
Oh no.
oh no. Right, so at least me and Francis, right, we're right on each other with the stealth, right?
Yeah, really poor.
So when you do yours, Isaac, can you do it twice for like roll stealth twice?
And you take
Yeah.
the lowest.
I thought it
One
had a
stealth.
strength requirement, and if you hit the strength requirement, you didn't have to.
No, it's just always disadvantage with.
Is it? Yeah, that's. Oh, higher than a 12.
7.
7's all round. I like to imagine we're like, like Pink Panther-esque, like tiptoeing, thinking we're
So
very
yeah,
stealthy.
it seems like Lorenzo, being in the window still has like helped a little bit, and you're just kind of like keeping in the shadow of that. At the same time, with Tygan yanking Francis, and Francis being like, "Whoa!"
I did scream.
and Sir Chopham just kind of just stepping a little bit too far forward and just kicking a rock, and it just goes right in front of the wargs, and both of the wargs are like, "Can I get everyone to roll initiative, please, as we go into combat?"
Initiative. It's
Ba-
D&D. Where is my initiative?
D&D Beyond.
0.
Where's
Blech.
it?
It's next to your armor class,
And
underneath
under your
proficiency
proficiency,
bonus.
D&D.
Josh, I've made you a little something dead quick before we continue, which might be useful to the stream.
Alright, okay.
I have separated the webcams a bit smaller, and then it's a completely PNG, so you can see the map while there's a battle scene going on. If you're interested.
Alright, okay.
Over there. Because then you can see what's going on the map as well as. So basically, all you'd have to do is capture your browser.
Yeah.
You can either do it now or whenever you want.
I think, yeah, I'll do it for next time. Or I can do it during the break.
Yeah, well, all right, yeah, during the break would be ideal.
Okay.
Just because it might be nice to be able to see what's going on a little bit.
Yeah, of course, yeah. This was just kind of just test the waters a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of these like earlier combats is like very small scale, so you can just fear of the mind them anyway. But the fact that we've got a map helps with that.
Yeah. Right. I'll dick around with it on the break. Anyway, so right, I'm rolling initiative.
Oh, initiative.
Where is initiative? Am I
It's,
Remember as a
it's the
rogue?
big one. It's the big button. Right next to
Oh,
defenses.
wait.
In the middle. The
Oh, initiative here.
yeah, yeah.
Do.
Ha.
17.
Oh,
This is
Happy days.
11. Tegan is 12, and Chopham is 17. Cool. I didn't even fill that in. Oh, it's auto done it. Nice.
Ooh.
Right, cool. I'm using the initiative tracker from D&D Beyond.
Lovely.
Okay, so top of the board is Mr. Chopham himself.
Yeah.
What will it? Right. So where I'm stood,
Mm-hmm.
I can just like walk up to them like this, right?
Yeah, so you were there, so that would be about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you got 30 movement speed, so you would be about there, yeah. So
Excellent.
You're
And
just out of reach of them.
just out of reach.
Yeah.
What have I got? What have I got in my arsenal? All right. So I can't attack them from here, right?
That's great.
I got a
Not
brace.
with
You
a...
can hold your action
I got a
for
brace.
when they're in range.
Okay, I will hold my action then.
So you're just holding just to attack them if one of them comes into range of you.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, cool. Right, okay. So that's your turn done. So nothing else you want to do? No, you're just holding your ground ready with your sword.
Yeah.
Okay, sound. So
Have I got my sword and shield, or is it just long sword for me right now? Is that?
No,
is
you've
that
got your
all I
long sword in one hand and your shield in the other.
Excellent. Okay. Right.
Yeah,
I'm ready to
longswords
go.
are versatile, Isaac, so you can have it two-handed, and it
Yeah.
does 1d12, I think, or 1d10, and then different if you have it one-handed.
Yeah. I look to the sky with my sword, and I'm like, I'm about to nut.
Okay, sure, man,
I'm
sure.
excited. I'm excited to fight.
Love it. Okay, so up next is the warg. Luckily for you, it's the one directly in front of you, and it will immediately charge up right up next to you, and it's going to go for
Okay.
a bite attack.
So would his reaction, his held action go off first now?
I'm trying to think.
Because I believe as soon, I believe the way the order goes is
triggering,
you
yeah.
hold something as soon as it's triggered, you go, and then it get to follow up because now it's in range.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So Isaac can do his attack first if he would like. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my longsword.
Okay.
Papa boy. 21.
Yeah, that definitely fucking hits.
21.
So then you press the
And
button
then I-
next to it for damage.
Roll for damage, which is slashing. Boom. 5 plus 4 equals 9.
9 points of damage. Nice. So if I do that damage, okay, nice. You take a hefty chunk out of it. As it does it, like, so you slash down with it, and then it tries to bite into the left side of you.
Okay.
But it got a 15 to hit.
15 doesn't hit.
15 misses. So it bites onto your shoulder pauldron, and you basically just shrug it off and like knock it away. But as it like jumped onto you, you could feel like the actual like weight of this creature, but you're pretty strong, so you're able to knock it back.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It's holding its ground there. Up next is Tygan.
Oh.
Remember
Right.
to get your sneak attack.
Yep.
Something either needs to be in combat with somebody else, or you need to be like hidden. So you need to make a stealth. But that is currently in combat with Isaac. So
I could make a move where I could sneak around here and maybe target this warg. But she would want to do something sneaky.
What's your movement?
because each square is 5 feet, and you started at the corner of the house here.
Yeah, I did start over here, right?
So,
Yeah.
So
You can go diagonally, just not obviously through a building.
the furthest you'd be able to go from there is here.
right. Yeah, she'd go here.
And you can see over the defense. It's not a very high one. It's yeah. So you
Got
could aim
my-
over if you wanted to.
Don't you have something
Got a
in your
short bow.
abilities where as a bonus action you can dash, so you can?
I think that's
Possibly.
at level 2.
Yeah.
No, I think she has an inbuilt thing, right?
I have an adrenaline rush as a
Yeah.
bonus action. Yeah. I gain 2 temporary HP. I can use this trait 2 times. Yeah, so that's a bonus action in
So you could move another 30 feet with that as
I
well. 'cause
think
you get
I
2
think
temporary
Adrenaline
hit.
Rush might have changed
It's
probably as to
different
where
now.
it's just temp HP.
Is that all it is?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think you
Well,
can.
she has got a short bow
I mean, I
with
think you can
a
take
range
the.
of 80.
Yeah, yeah. Is that the smaller number?
Looks like it.
Yeah, because it'll usually say like 80, 300, or 20.
Yeah, it says 80, 320.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So with 80 range, you could easily shoot. I would say from your visual, it would be very difficult to shoot the one at the bottom, but you could easily shoot the one at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd aim for the one that Chopham's engaged.
Yeah,
as
so
to not
this one's
warn the other
currently
one.
like clambering over Chopham, and Chopham's kind of got like the sword in between its mouth and like fending it off.
Definitely take a shot at it with the short bow.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, go ahead. Dun, 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 Oof. So as you quickly run around the corner, it's a short bow, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you try and like pull back on the short bow. You kind of like twang it a bit off of the picket fence, and then you like shoot it off. It flies off a bit too far, unfortunately, and you whiff it.
Damn it.
Damn.
She's panicking now.
Did you
She
do
did
the
not
attack
know.
of the warg?
I did do the attack of the warg. Yeah, it was a 15.
Yeah,
okay,
missed.
okay.
Yeah, I did it
Isaac got
before
the
Isaac did his
highest,
reaction.
Fair.
Is there anything else you would like to do? Is there any bonus actions? Or anything?
Reload the bow, probably.
Yeah. So you get another one ready up. Yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
definitely.
Am I allowed to state something to the rest of the party before they make a move?
You get like 6 seconds. Yeah. If it's not in your turn, then you can kind of just like have like a little comment, but you can't have a full conversation.
Okay, I'm just going to shout out the rest of you. Look for civilians. Just to like, make sure there's no one in harm's way.
Okay.
You know, we're in a town. There's 2 wargs here. It can't be just the 4 of us.
Okay. Right, so that's the end of your turn, Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Francis, you up?
Sure. Would I be able to, like, maybe as a bonus action, just like peer into this building that I'm next to see if there's anybody inside?
Yeah, of course you can.
Cool, cool. So I'm just gonna look inside to see if I can see any
Yeah,
people
it's like
hiding.
a dead quick glance, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you want me to make a perception check or
Yeah, just do a quick one, yeah.
investigation or what? Like,
Just a perception check, yeah.
cool. Big 5, 8.
It's very dark in there, but whatever's in there looks like in absolute disarray.
Cool. So I'll carry on. 5, 10, 15.
Bum, 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 bum.
And I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at the creature that Isaac is currently fighting. No, actually, not at him, at the other one,
Okay.
at the second wog.
Yeah, yeah, sound.
Second walk.
Yeah, and I'm going to say, Bad fur day, and put my hands out like the side of me in like a confused gesture. And cast Vicious Mockery. So it needs to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Does it need to understand the language?
Doesn't say so.
No.
I
Okay.
think it's changed now. Says you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at one creature you can see or hear within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
Oh,
They,
nice
they
one.
made it better, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. Okay, so wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Yes, DC 13.
Okay, that is a 10, so he fails.
Cool. It's just 1d6 damage. So how do I do the damage for this? Do I just click on the 1d6 component?
I believe so for cantrips,
Where
yeah.
it says
Oh, if you can click
under
cast.
effect. There you go.
It
One.
takes 1 damage, but it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
Okay, nice one.
I've still got 15 feet of movement.
Yep.
5, 10, 15.
15, alright,
I'm going to
nice.
run back.
What's passive perception? Is that your turn, yeah?
That's my turn.
That's your turn, lovely. How'd you work out passive perception again? It's just...
It's 8 plus their wisdom modifier, but if they're proficient in it, they get the proficiency bonus too. Or is it 10?
I can't remember.
No, it's 8. No, it's 10. No, it's 8. It's 8. It's 8 plus 8 plus their wisdom modifier plus proficiency if they're proficient in perception.
Okay, got you, yeah, cool. Yeah, that's sound. Okay, cool. Right, in that case then, so the second walk, after like kind of like getting that like bit of like beguiling like influence like from your horrible, horrible words, I think he might just be able to make it to you, maybe. He's going to try to. We'll still see.
Clomp,
Uh-oh.
clomp, clomp, clomp.
God.
He's not going to get very close, is he? Clomp. So he's going to bool over. He was looking for you, but you seem to have just like ran away a bit too far from him. But as he's like, as he's running over, he does turn to the right and he does see Lorenzo kind of like up against the window. Like,
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
I shout from afar, it's okay, that's disadvantage!
I'm just gonna shout back, "You're a cunt!"
okay, so it's a good
I
thing.
don't quite hear him, and I put like my thumb up in the air, like smiling.
So lowest was a 15. Does a 15 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Whoa.
Fucking mage armor, baby.
Wrong wizard.
What's your dex bonus?
+3.
God.
God damn. So
I
yeah,
have an 11
the
AC.
shimmering energy that like surrounds your like just normal clothes. It tries to bite into you, and that like shimmering energy kind of just like blocks it just on the edge. Lucky bastard. Well, that's where it's going to be. It's like kind of like stuck, clamped on you, and it's your turn to respond.
Oh, fucking hell! Oh, it's in my face. Right. Uh.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, I've already used one spell. One fucking spell slot with bastard mage. I'd probably be dead if it hit me. So, uh, right. So, I'm gonna take a gold piece out of my pocket and
Right.
burn it in my hand, and cast Jim's magic missile at that log.
What, the one right in front of you?
Yeah,
Fucking Jim's magic missile. Hell
Jim's
yeah.
magic missile.
Fuck
Can I
yeah.
just say, Sir Chopham's admiring what's going on right now? Because I've got like obviously I've got this fucking wall like on my sword. I'm turning around looking at fucking Lorenzo just like full blown blowing up in his face.
So that's
I've noticed.
it's it's 3 darts. So they're all gonna see if they hit. One.
Are they ranged attacks? They'd be at disadvantage. Sorry.
God, this is going to be a lot of clicks.
So is it a disadvantage?
Is it a ranged spell
Because
attack?
it's different to regular
Melee?
magic missile, isn't it?
It's just different to regular magic missile.
But does it say auto hit or does it say ranged spell attack?
Range spell attack.
Yeah, you'd
So
have to roll
that'd be
disadvantage because
so the first one would be a 7. The second one would be
Oh no, this is scary.
Oh no! Andy's lost a gold piece.
it's fine. It's fine.
So
Maybe
God.
10's enough.
Oh, these such good rolls as well. But
So-
with this warg hanging over the top of you.
But Josh, the magic thing about Jim's magic missile, because I rolled a nat 1, I take 1 damage. Because it blows up in my face. I
How much
have +6 to my hit.
Oh, God.
And that's 7, isn't that one?
Sir Chopham's amused but concerned.
He sees an explosion, but it's Lorenzo goes flying back.
So,
Fuck's
like, yeah,
sake.
what, like 2 of the darts just fly, just whiff off, and they just kind of do like a little fireworks spiral, like off in 2 different directions, and then the other one just goes straight back into your face, and Lorenzo's now got like just covered in like soot and ash all over his face.
You take damage.
Yeah, I take 1 damage for each missile that's blown up in my face, but that's only 1, thankfully.
You rolled 2 not ones.
Bobby.
I'm sorry, Andy. Did I can see the numbers?
There we go. There we go.
I didn't even notice.
I'm gonna show up.
Dear God.
I'm just trying to play properly. I'm sorry.
Quarter of my health is gone.
You've got 6 max HP.
Shit.
I've got
Alright.
8 max.
Oh god! Oh, you said a quarter, didn't you? Oh, math.
Oh, dear fucking God.
It's not Francis's strong suit.
Right, is that your turn, Lorenzo?
He's got movement.
Yeah, but if I fucking move, this thing's gonna kill me.
Dear God.
It's
like, oh, just stealth around the walks, it'll be fine. Nah.
I just stealth around the walls. Try and hide in the doorway like a twat.
I thought he would go for Isaac.
You know what? I'm just gonna stay still. I'm just gonna be like, oh, for fuck's sake, as a bonus action, I'll just give Francis a fucking death glare.
I'm still in the corner with both thumbs up, smiling like, "You got this, fam."
Oh dear God. Right, okay. Back at
okay,
the
I'll
top of
save
the
it.
board is Mr. Chopham.
Okay, so
Before you do, can I just ask you, you know your weapon masteries?
yeah.
What's your longsword's weapon mastery?
Where would I see that?
Weapon
What
inventory.
happened?
What you on
Yeah.
about, like martial, versatile, sap?
Yeah, like those ones, yeah.
Them.
It's martial versatile and sap.
Yeah, so what does sap do?
What does sap do?
If you click on your
Sap.
longsword and your inventory on the
If
right
you
hand
hit a
side,
creature with a longsword, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
Okay, cool. Just so I know what it does for future.
Excellent. Right. So if I wanted to cast a spell, is that my goal, right?
It depends
it
on what
depends if
type
it
of
is.
casting it is.
I'd like to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
That's a
So,
bonus action, so you can still attack after it.
Excellent. Okay. Right. I would like to attack the wall right in front of me.
yeah, so you cast Shield of Faith, so your shield now has like a shimmering golden light around it.
Not on me. Not on me.
Oh.
On Chariot. Lorenzo.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're now mage armor that was like a silvery shimmer, it now turns to a golden shimmer.
Yeah. I cast. Yeah. So I cast
So
Shield
you've
of Faith
cast that,
on
so
Lorenzo.
that's one spell slot used for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I would like to attack the warg
Yeah, go for it, man.
ahead of me. So I've got on the damage thing. I've got a 1d8 plus 4, but then underneath is a 1d10 plus 4. What's that for?
Basically, it means that you could either wield it in one hand or two hands. If you do it in
Okay.
two hands, it does more damage.
I'll
But
go for the two hand.
but
Well, I've got a shield,
you've
so
got a
I'm gonna
shield.
go with. I'll go with the one.
Yeah.
So that's a 7.
You need to roll to actually hit first.
He just
Yes, it
assumes
is.
he hits.
Of course I hit it.
13
Tim.
plus 6 equals 19.
Yeah, yeah. Bastard.
So 7 hits, right?
Yeah, the 19 hits, yeah. And does
Yeah.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Okay, nice.
How's it
Oh,
looking, Mr. DM?
this warg is looking rough. It's definitely bloodied.
Okay.
And with the sap as well, it's got disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Yeah.
You staying
And
where
it
you are?
goes after you.
That's me. I'm good. That's
Okay.
my go.
Cool. So up next is the warg, and yeah, the warg is going to keep trying to bite onto you. But this one is with a disadvantage, so we have to roll twice. Oh, that's one. Did it do 2? No. Yeah, fucking nothing's getting into your armor, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's clambering onto you and it's not doing anything at the moment.
Sound.
Keeping it held down. Tigan, you're up.
Right.
Nice,
I would
okay.
definitely target the warg that's on Lorenzo, because that one seems to be a higher threat right now, since Sir Chatham seems to be handling it.
Yeah, no, cool.
Oh, I think I would go either move a little bit closer. How much closer could I move? Maybe this way? So I'm with Francis.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can move there. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think I'd move next to Francis and then attack with the short bow.
Yeah, cool. Fingers crossed.
So I just roll this one, right? That's the right one. Ooh.
Man.
Does that hit?
Unfortunately, it just misses.
God damn it. She's nervous. She's
Yeah,
shaking
that-
like a leaf.
It's all this quick running around and stuff like that. It's jostling you a little bit. You know, you've got like some good practice with stuff, but actual like combat with beasts is a lot different to fighting with humanoids.
Definitely. She's a bit shooketh. Sat next to Francis. looking over to him like, how the fuck are we
Just
gonna get
peering
through
around
this?
the building.
I turn, but like my lower body stays exactly where it is. My upper body turns with a thumb still out to like thumbs up Tiger and be like, it's cool, it's good, we're
Oh,
good.
no, it's not. It's not going good.
It's all going to
Lorenzo is
shit.
full of ash.
What's happened? Sorry, I went for this.
I missed my shot against the warg that's currently attacking Lorenzo.
God. It's not even real dice, and you're not doing too well. So you're staying where you are, yeah? You've got 5 foot of movement if you wanted to
Absolutely.
move forward or back or anything like that.
I think I'd stick with Francis right now. Easier to stay in pairs than we both die.
Fair enough. Okay, up
I
next
ain't dying.
is Francis.
Okay, I see that my attempt to mock the creature made it attack the elf.
Yeah, it just looks pissed now.
Yeah. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna pull out my little bird pipes and just play a little doodaloo and hand a bardic inspiration over to Lorenzo. So take a D6 and add it to a D20 roll within the next hour.
Next hour, goddamn.
And then I'm gonna go. Oh, fuck it. We ball. I actually want to hold it that. Yeah, so I'm gonna run. I'm gonna put my bird pipe back on my side,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna pull the spear out from my back.
Oh god, he's going
And
for
in
it.
2 hands, I'm going to charge at this warg.
Oh, goddamn.
5,
Whoa.
10, 15.
Here he
And
goes.
can I get flanking?
Flanking, because it's like a large creature.
I don't know. I'm just asking the DM.
He's got it pinned. I'll say yes. I won't always give flanking, but depending on the situation, because it's practically just like barreling over Lorenzo at the moment, I'll say you can have it for this one.
Cool. I'll roll 2. Ooh. Well, that doesn't hit.
Oof.
I don't think that's a
Oh,
0.
dear God.
I get +1 to hit with this.
Jesus Christ, Muffy. So you run with it, and you like you kind of trip a little bit, and you ping your like spear into the ground a little bit and trip over, and you like, slam
Oh,
into
lovely.
the back at like the backside of the warg, so the warg does know like you're behind it now.
Oh, does my face like plant into its taint?
You slap into its like left cheek.
Ah! Fuck.
It stinks. It absolutely fucking stinks.
Yeah, I'm like keeled over, retching. Still 1 thumb up in the air though, like towards Lorenzo. Like, it's good. We're all good. And that's my turn.
Right, that's your turn, yeah. Okay, so in response to that, I would say the warg is going to turn around and go for a bite against you.
Oh, shit.
So it kind of like slams round. It feels like something's like bashed into it, not with enough force to like harm it, but now it's seeing you.
I weigh 140 pounds.
Does it still have disadvantage because of vicious mockery?
Has it attacked?
Not yet, no.
It attacked Lorenzo
Oh.
last turn, no?
Oh right, yeah. So yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So it's just normal now.
Yeah, so it's normal attack.
Groovy.
I'm fine.
Is that fine? 17.
Just hits
Ooh.
on my AC of 11.
Oh, this is gonna be the first hit. Isaac's gonna fucking have to carry you guys.
I'm fine. I'm
Right.
saving spell slots.
I'm fucking nervous of this. That's not the worst it could do.
Cool.
So there's 8 points of damage from this bite as it bites into your shoulder.
Ah, I'm fine.
Oh dear God.
I'm below half now. I can't take another one of them.
Oh no.
Alright.
You've missed twice, Tiger. Don't use that complaining.
She's quaking. She's never had to deal with wargs before.
So up
She
next
doesn't
is
know what's going on.
Lorenzo.
Uh,
Oh no.
After having a lot of soot in my face, I'll just quickly wipe it off of me,
Yep.
and I'll cast Mind Sliver on the one in front of me.
Okay.
It has to make an int save of 14 or higher.
Even with the -2, that's a 15.
For fuck's sake.
God damn. Does it do anything else on a fail? This is fucking the first encounter with Bobby's goblins all over again.
Goblins
I
are
could
more
take a
deadly.
one.
Nothing happens on a fail.
Because it's just a cantrip. Oh
Fucked.
no.
Oh fuck. Oh
Uh,
shit.
What have you done?
I forgot to use something. My bad.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Right, yo. Well, in that case, then he's going to go for an opportunity attack against you, man.
Yeah.
It'll miss. You've still got +2 to your AC,
Yes,
my guy.
yes, shield of faith.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So with a 10, it tries to, like, again, spinning around again, tries to lash at you. But you just quickly, nibbly, like, skitter around the corner.
I'll leave a trail of golden glitter in my wake.
Alright, up next is the Chop'em.
So, can I make an attack, move, and then spell?
Yeah, that's fine.
If
Right.
the spell is a bonus action, because you would use your action to attack.
It is a bonus action.
So what would the spell be?
The spell would be Divine Smite.
Okay, so you would do that on an attack. So if you hit somebody with
Oh,
it,
is that on an attack?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
so you wait till you hit.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm here. I know that means the other one gets to attack me, right?
yeah. So that one will go for an attack against you.
It does have disadvantage because of his long sword sap.
It does. So I will roll the disadvantage anyway, but not like it'll matter. So yeah. So 11 misses. Yeah. So go ahead, Isaac.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna hit this one with my longsword, and I'd like to use my Divine Smite.
Okay.
As
So
well,
go
after
ahead and attack first with the longsword. See if you hit.
It's a nat! He crit! So the
No
divine smite
fucking
crits too!
way.
He's gonna one-shot it! Hey,
Oh my
Holy
paladins,
moly.
bro!
God, man. Right. Okay. So do your longsword damage
Okay.
first.
8.
Right, and then do your and then cast your divine smite.
Divine Smite. 11.
So
That's doubled though.
that bottom, so the longsword's already
11.
doubled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's already done the crit.
Okay.
So some 16, and then 11.
No, so it's just 8 for your longsword. It already did the crit for you because you rolled a 2. So it added the 2 for you.
Oh, okay.
The 4, and then plus your 4 for
But
strength.
the divine smite has gone from an 11 to a 22 damage.
Okay, wow.
So that's
okay.
29 damage in one fucking hit.
Okay.
How do you want to kill this warg, Isaac?
All right. I run over to it and I jump in the air with my sword and shield in hand. I come down, crashing upon it, and I say to it, "Smile, my child, as God has sent me here to reunite you." And then I slash through its skull.
Do you say that in just like human language, or do you say it in anything else? Or...
In human language, yeah.
Okay,
It's
that's fine.
very loud as well. I shout it very loud across
Very
the town.
epic, love it.
Yeah.
As that one now topples down to the ground.
Mm.
Give it a little red border. There we go. He's dead.
He's dead.
And also, Chopham's also dead!
No.
I'll tell you what, we'll just... Whoa.
Womp.
He's gone. he faded into the ether. He turned into a bunch of crystals and shattered.
Rest in peace, my
I
child.
read missed that bit.
He like went straight down on his head as he's biting into Francis.
Yeah, pretty much.
So now Francis has got like a ginormous head that's still like semi like gripping onto his like his arm.
Yeah, cool.
But my other arm's free, and it's got a thumb up.
Those thumbs.
Right, I swear to God, I will fucking hit you, Isaac, as the other warg comes barreling in.
All right, come on then.
Check this shit out. Yay! 17?
Nope.
Fuck! Oh, you're going to be a nightmare, you mate.
What is your AC? 18?
18.
It's 16 with with chainmail, and then it's because of the shield. It's 18. God, I'm glad that you didn't cast Shield of Faith on yourself, because fuck me, 20 AC at level 1 is insane.
Yeah, it's too much. I gotta protect the small ones.
Okay, so that warg, like, thinking it's got an opportunity, like, barrels behind you and tries to go for a bite. You just pull up the shield behind your head, like, just fucking Captain America style. Just boom.
Oh, cool. Can't.
You don't know this guy, eh?
Who the fuck do you think you are?
Alright, okay. Now up next is Tygan.
Well,
Get him, Tiger.
God.
I reckon she'd run behind here.
Okay, so she's, like,
Obviously.
climbing behind, like, the dead warg.
Yeah, she's basically on this dead warg. I think she's gonna try one more time with the short bow.
This one's bloodied. It's fucked. You got
Yeah,
it.
I got this.
One more shot, blue one.
It's impossible to miss.
Yes!
There we go. There we go. An 18. 18's
She's
nice.
steady now. She's seen Chopham fucking end one of these things. She knows, she fucking shoots it.
Yeah, so she runs up
Point
the
blank.
dead warg body, jumps up into the air and does, like, practically a point blank, like, shot.
Point blank with a
So,
fucking short
yeah, go
bow.
ahead and do damage with the short bow.
And you need to add a d6 to it from sneak attack as well.
I think you can click a button for sneak attack as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
sneak
so
attack. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh god, did I do that right?
Yeah, nice.
nice. 13
Well
damage.
done.
Oh, and with
Oh,
that, Tygan, how would you like to kill the warg?
I reckon she'd shoot it with the longbow, and the arrow would just go straight into the middle of its head, and it would just like
Just slump
it
back.
just dies directly in front of Sir Chopham,
Nice.
and she's just like
Chop
she's
him, what
smug
are you
as
gonna
fuck.
call him?
Sir Chopham. She's smug as fuck. She looks over to him like, yeah, no, I helped. I may have missed the first 2 shots, but I definitely, I
You
just
got
killed
your-
that one, I just killed her.
Nice. You got your composure a little bit, and as this
Yeah.
warg barrels up behind Sir Chopham blocks it with the shield, knocking it to the side a little bit, and then you come in from the side angle and with the short bow, getting a devastating shot directly in between the eyes as it slumps down into the ground. Nice.
We did it, guys. We did it.
Tiger, could you
Yes.
please get its jaws off my arm? Please.
She's like, oh shit. Checking
There's
it
like
around.
small like tears are slowly forming in the side of Francis's
Oh
eyes.
no. He's been bit bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Francis
his
is looking
shoulder.
pretty fucking rough.
Yeah, it took a
But
chunk
where's
out of me.
Lorenzo? Where did he pop off to after exploding?
I'm just gonna slowly peer around, just like holding onto this fence, just slowly getting closer, like you're gone.
Missed all the
I
action.
think Francis slumps down onto his ass with his back up against the picket fence. It's like breathing heavily.
I'm not carrying him.
No worries,
Right.
fancy wizard. The big rats have been taken care of.
The big
Lovely.
rats.
Also, I loved what you did for my outfit there, adding a little bit of gold to it. Thank you very much.
That's no problem. You look
Um,
dashing.
Looking at these creatures, Josh, while I'm currently sat down and just getting my senses back, could I try to figure out what they are? Why they like anything about them? If they travel with stuff, like if they're native to the area, stuff like this.
Yeah, so that would be a survival check, I would say.
while he's doing that, do I see that he's absolutely
info-
fucking
yeah.
knackered?
What,
Yeah.
Francis is?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, Francis is looking like pretty fucking
I
rough.
took about 60% of my health in one bite.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go up to him, and I'll expend one of my uses of my healer's kit,
Oh,
and I'm just gonna
Can
say
I?
to him, "You're a twat for bringing that one next to me. I've not used me magic that close range with anything before, but your first one's free, and I'll expend a use of my healer's kit."
Okay, start bandaging up his arm.
At the
I'll
same
say,
time.
like,
Oh,
go
sorry.
on,
Go on.
sorry.
No, you finish your dialogue.
Lorenzo,
Yeah?
don't tell the other two, but this is my first fight.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I overhear this.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
I
guys are
was
like
speaking very
I'm pretty
quietly,
close.
just to
I'm pretty
Lorenzo
close.
next
My
to me.
perception's pretty good, and I'll say why. Because I'd like to just roll a perception check just to make sure there's nothing else going on within our area.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And just let me know how my survival check on the wargs did,
I will do. Yeah,
if I glean anything.
Can I
Okay.
check
A
the
nine.
warg to see if they've got any loot?
All right, you here, you dickhead.
what the
Sorry.
fuck?
That's a 24. Let's see if everything's okay now.
Fuck
You see
me.
the 12 other wargs surrounding us.
Yeah, you're looking around. Like the bells are still ringing, but you can't see any movement from anywhere around. So you
Okay,
feel
and I
pretty.
heard, and I feel like I overheard Francis saying
Definitely with that
okay.
check.
Yeah, with that check, fucking like even with the bells ringing right near you, you can hear that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
With your survival check, Francis, looking at both these wargs, they're definitely not wild. They've obviously been like tamed. They've got saddles on them.
Would I know what would have tamed them, or what they tend to go around? Have I read about this? Or is this just something like I just know that they're tamed?
Yeah, I would say with an 11, quite native creatures to like this area are goblins. So you seem pretty confident that they most likely could be goblins.
I'll just like utter out like loudly, like it's probably goblins. Goblins. Yeah,
Fucking goblins.
probably dealing with goblins, guys.
Hmm.
Oh, unfortunately, doesn't seem to be that I have a healer's kit, even though I have the action to use a healer's kit.
You could take it off your gold if you wanted to have one. I think if the DM's
That's
okay with
perfectly
that.
fine because it seems weird that you don't get one with the feet.
Yeah.
And it's 5 gold. That's for the legacy one, so maybe it's different.
Equipment. I'll take 5 gold off of me.
What's it do? Is it just a hit dice?
Actions. It is. Where is it?
Green giant.
You can. That creature can expend one of its HP dice, and you get +2
Where are
because
my
I
hit
use
dice
the hit.
on my character sheet?
Hit dice, I would assume, would be quite high up, but maybe I am wrong.
I thought it would be near my hit points. Yeah, you carry on. I'll find it.
I would have thought that they would have been up there as well.
Although
it's just a bard is 1d8, isn't it? So it
I could
probably just be.
I'll just do it one day. It will be plus my constitution modifiers or just a hit dice.
It would normally be plus your con mod.
Yeah.
I just don't know if that's the case with the healer's kit or not. That's the only reason I was.
Well, I think the point of the healer's kit with the battle medic thing is that you get your normal stuff +2.
Yeah. The only issue I have is I don't know how many hit dice I have. I know I obviously have one, like a minimum of one, but I just don't know.
I think
what to
it's
start
based off your level.
with. Well, if that's the case, then we have one. So yeah, I'll do that now. Cool. Thank you, Lorenzo.
No problem.
A nice one. So
10/14.
as Lorenzo is wrapping up Francis's arm, is there anything you two are doing?
I'll get up at this point as well. Going
That's fine.
collecting myself.
Can I search the wargs for any good loot?
You
You said
can.
they were saddled, right?
There was definitely nothing in the tent. I can tell you that much.
Dear God. Looking over it, they only really have a saddle. There's not as if there's like a saddle bag or anything like that attached to them, but you know, and they're very like crude looking saddles. It's not as if it's like a well made like leather saddle or anything like that.
Just to confirm, the bell ringing sounds like it's coming from like the little thing on the across the bridge that's broken.
No, it's up here.
That's where the bell's ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's going.
Okay. Sir Chopham, would you like to go first
For what? Sorry.
to go check this bell out in this building?
Yeah,
Feels ringing it.
yeah, sure thing. In my mind right now, so Chopham's aware that he was going to have a crew, a group for his newest quest that God willed him on, but he's a little confused by how these soldiers weren't what he thought they were going to be. He's a little skeptical.
Oh, like he thought that they were going to be like amazing.
He he's impressed by the bravery. Obviously, they just went for it and fought, but he's a little ooh. They got fucked up.
Why aren't they all wearing plate armor like me?
Doesn't
The
make
Why
sense.
why aren't they as magnificent? And then I realized that's what God has willed. My reason is to be the impressive one, to protect these as they join me on my quest. Anyway,
You just hear in the back of your head. It's just like it is your duty to be the strongest.
yeah. I rolled a 20.
What?
As
I said out loud. I rolled a 20.
I'll shoot him
Anyway,
a very puzzled look.
yeah.
As I walk into the building, following him, by the way, DM, I'm going to cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay, cool. Just so
Lasts
you
for a
know,
minute,
the
so.
entrance to it is here.
Yep, I knew that.
Uh,
I'm scaling the roof.
what are you?
I'm gonna follow them whilst I cast prestidigitation on myself and make my clothes clean again.
Very well. Your clothes are now clean.
Why not?
Reluctantly, I'll follow.
Right, I'm just
It's
going
like,
to the way.
Cyanide, no thanks for killing one of the wargs. Just, oh well, we'll carry on, I guess.
You stole a kill.
Not gonna say.
It was a nice shot, but he was already dead.
Ah, what are these dingleberries up to?
Right, yeah. So we've right. Let's say we've entered. What goes next?
I would say as well, as soon as we enter, like I'm looking for any signs of distress, any like anything that I can ascertain about what's happened here.
Yeah,
Stuff like this.
I'm walking in the door, like pointing like that, just ready to cast a spell, just being very on edge.
I'm
Did you
looking.
minus 1 gold coin, by the way?
Yes.
I'm
You need
I'm
to
looking
cop
to
him
the
up.
sky and just thankful that God had allowed me to get such good well, not rolls because that would sound crazy in this world, but fortune for this fight and how it went so smoothly. A very good example
Or your winning
to put on my new soldiers.
I'm watching the goddamn door so no one's following us in.
Right. So as you make your way up to, so this looks more like, it doesn't look like a proper church. It looks more like a very simple temple. Is anybody proficient in religion?
Not me.
I am.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
So either of you can make a religion check, or you both can, because you're both proficient in it.
I'm +4.
I'm +2.
Yeah, you both can make a go both.
Okay, Bobby, you first.
I'll take that.
15.
Of course.
15.
just have to be slightly over.
Search of above and beyond.
Knows everything. So between the two of you, you can identify like the iconography of like the symbols that are at the front, like above the front door, is the symbol of Lathander, who's the god of the dawn, and Meliki, who is the goddess of forests.
How do you spell them?
Lathander is Lathander.
And that's the god of
Dawn.
Sorry, god of dawn, and the other one was
So Miellikki.
and that's the what was that one?
Goddess of forests.
Goddess.
And just looking from the outside, it has a slender steeple and stained glass windows depicting images of birth, the dawning sun, trees, and unicorns.
I'll say to Tim.
Yeah.
Tim. So Tim, are these any of the deities that you worship?
No, my deity is above all. It controls
What do you
everything.
mean? I don't believe any of the deities are above one another.
It's too much for your little mind for now. It will be explained. You'll see it. You'll hear him. He calls. He determines all. He's brought us together right now. The master. And then I look off into the distance.
What?
I'm saying no, I don't know anything about it.
Oh.
I'm in a delusional state of the one that I follow, right? So
Could
No,
could
I know that. My character doesn't know that.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm conveying to your character.
Whilst these two are having a conversation, could I perhaps do a perception check around the room for a donations tray or anything? You know, things that people might put money and stuff into.
Sure.
Is Josh there?
He's dead.
I'm here.
I loot the church.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead and roll a investigation check to look around the room.
I was saying as well, Josh, earlier that I wanted to see if like any signs of struggle, stuff like this. So can I do like a perception or investigation check for that? Not
Yeah.
for whatever he's looking at.
That's fine.
Which one would you rather me do? Better at investigation.
Yeah, do an investigation check because you're like looking for finer details. With Lorenzo's investigation for a 15, you do see a ball, which you would assume to be for donations, most likely. It's thrown onto the floor into the corner of the room. It doesn't appear like there's anything on it. Most of this room anyway looks pretty ransacked around it.
I'll just I'll make it out like I wasn't looking for things to take. I'll just go, yeah. Clearly been turned over this place. Something's happened.
And with my poor investigation check, I'm gonna go, yes, very much so.
I concur. Yes.
I'd like to test the soil. Nah, I just.
I'd like to
on
eat
the
more
carpet
dirt.
floor, like,
There weren't enough carpets back then, Bobby. Come on.
it's made out of fur.
That'll be a rug.
Yeah, big rug.
Big 70s shag pile carpet rug.
Tim's back. I imagine he's like very furry under that arm.
It's really funny that you say that, because most of the floor of the temple is composed of dirt.
Hmm?
I just
Oh, that makes more sense.
This dirt is seems a little bit colder, a little bit
hold
damp.
up. It's still sour. The same as the dirt outside. Nothing will grow here.
Once again, I need to also double check.
Oh dear God.
While
Yes,
they're
very
tasting
sour.
the dirt, can I figure out how this bell's ringing if the place is so empty?
So, as you're walking in, you, looking to the other end of the room, so to more where this side is, you can see like a wooden stand, with steps leading up to it, and then behind that is a half-open door, and that's where you can hear the ringing from.
After you, Tim.
Where was it? Where was the door?
Sorry.
Over here?
So the door is, yeah, over there.
I'm here. Can I do a perception to see what's going on in here?
So looking at the half-open door, yeah, you can totally make a perception check if you would like.
Okay, Baba boy.
Baba boy.
3. 8.
He rolled low.
Um,
Oh,
it's a half-open door, but whatever it is,
I'm trying
it's
to get the. I can still taste that dirt and it's distracting me. It's pissing me off that nothing will grow here.
so peering through, you can see that it leads up a set of stairs, and that's where you can hear the noise from upstairs.
He's
going
running
up the
around
I
in
would
stairs.
be.
circles.
I would be following that as well.
yeah, I want to. I want to go up there.
Yeah, I'll be the last one
Uh,
to go up.
all right, nice. I can't say that name, but thank you very much. Welcome to the Mango Farm. Trekking Rose.
Freaking Rose. Someone
Trekking
just
Rose.
swallowed.
Yeah, someone's followed. Thank you very much.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you very much, you legend.
You sexy bastard.
Delicious little bitch.
So, if all of you want to take your characters far to the right, off the almost like off the map, because
Oh,
then you can
okay.
see like an
Oh.
inside bit, like where the
Oh, the
white
Oh, I
temple.
see, I
boxes,
see, I see. Yes, I see.
and just pop you in
Hang
like
on.
that.
Yeah.
So like this is like the internals for it. Lovely. So as you make your way up to this room, are you going in just guns blazing, or are you just sneaky
I was
sneak?
following Tim.
My perception was shit, so I'm just going up the stairs. I'm having a look.
Just stomp up the stairs. The rest of you follow along.
There's them two are ahead of me, so I'm letting them go.
I'm always pretty assured of the direction I'm going.
Okay. So
DM.
yes.
If I feel my blade ward going off because it only lasts a minute and I'd cast it as we were going in, I would recast it.
I'd say
If
by
it's
the
been
time
more
that you're
longer
getting up
than a
these
minute.
stairs, yeah, you'd probably have to recast it now.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, so I'm just casting it back on myself.
That's fine. Yeah, you can just keep upkeeping that then.
Yeah,
Doing things like that.
just for now, like just because I'm on high alert currently.
So as you're making your way up, this room contains a plain wooden bed. The mattress has been torn open and its straw pulled out. The floor is strewn with the contents of two wooden chests, priestly vestments, and worthless personal effects. Besides that, the room is pretty much empty, and there's a room to the left of you, just near the tops of the stairs.
I will enter the room.
You just slam the door open.
I'm just
Yes.
behind him.
Don't slam it up. I just walk in. I'm here.
Just saunter in like, sup, motherfuckers.
What's up? Yeah.
As you do that, you see two. You've seen them goblins before, haven't you?
Oh no.
You better not be fucking goblins.
As you see two small green creatures, swinging off of like the bell like ropes, and they're just like jumping up and down with it and just like banging it and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm getting pissed
But
off.
and as you, so as you like open the door, they just both turn and be like, "Bah!" Is there anything you do?
Okay. Attack.
Okay. Everyone roll for initiative, please, as the two goblins
Ooh.
drop from the ropes, pull out little scimitars, and they're ready to like
Ooh.
shank.
Ooh, big roll.
Ooh.
Bigger roll from Tigan.
Eee.
Bam, 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 ba-dum,
12.
bam, ba-dum.
Did that
I
do
feel
for
like your
everyone?
anger at seeing goblins hold you back like half a second.
Yeah. I got a 12.
I got
Did
a
that,
taste for blood.
That's it. Everyone's fucking
did
ready.
did that appear for everyone else? 'Cause
Yeah, I can see
12,
Lorenzo.
yeah.
12, yeah,
I
done
just
it.
can't see Lorenzo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, you've got to scroll up because I did mine first.
Oh, did you do 10?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing
Hang on.
anyone's.
Oh, is it not coming up?
No, I'm not seeing anyone's either for initiative.
Oh, it's come up on mine.
Come up on mine.
Lorenzo 10, mine 24, Francis is 19, and Sarah Chopham is 12.
Can you refresh it somehow?
Very strange indeed. Tell you what, I will refresh the map. Oh yeah, that's worked.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
It has worked.
It worked.
Right, Lorenzo, what do we have? 10. Francis is a 19. Fucking these initiatives are lovely. 24 and Tigan. Chopham 12. Tigan's up first to go. So I'll just
Oh, hell
put this
yeah.
in a little bit better. There we go. So
I think she'd pull out a short sword.
that's fine. Yeah, cool.
I think she'd go straight for it. If she can, from here.
So it's
Range
a,
on the short sword is 5 foot.
it's a little bit snug in here, and you've currently
Yeah.
got like Isaac kind of like Sir Chopham blocking the door with his mass.
Can I shove him past? Shove past them?
You might be able to squeeze in. I would say possibly. It is a very snug room. I'd
It's
say
a
if you,
tiny orc.
yeah, I'd say that you'd be able to like slip around the corner of the door.
Yeah, I'm a
and
6'1" orc, so she's
Yeah,
short
you're
for an
huge.
orc.
That's the point.
yeah, you're huge, but you're kind of slender though, aren't you? So
Yeah,
maybe.
she's slender. Well, she's got a short sword.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think she'd go for the nearest goblin.
So the one closest to Chopham or the one a bit further away?
I'd say out the door, she'd probably go for the one that's slightly more away. Let Chopham have the glory of the other one.
Yeah, so you're kind of like inching around the corner into the door and then just gonna
Shoved
go for a
past him.
shank.
Yeah, just going straight for it.
Yeah, cool.
Shall I roll?
You may roll for an attack, yes, for the short sword.
Oh, did it come through?
13.
Unfortunately, that's just not enough, as like they've got like little buckler shields, and the one that you're going for parries it off.
Oof.
Oh,
God damn.
damn it.
Francis Polo.
You staying where you are?
I'll stay there.
Just like holding the
With my
ground,
sword.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, Francis Polo.
Okay. I'm gonna
I'm gonna.
come.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna browd.
No, I'm going to
Goblin.
instead of getting my spear out this time, I'm gonna have a dagger in each hand,
Okay.
and I'm not that big, but I don't think I can squeeze past them two to get into the room. So the furthest one away.
Right, this one.
Actually, no. Instead of my daggers, I'm gonna grab my spear out again.
Okay.
Yeah, this one, and I'm going to throw my spear at it.
Right in between your two comrades, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a
God.
I'm a good throw.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah, go ahead. Make a
Let's
range
hope
attack.
you are.
So this is at the furthest away one, yeah?
Yeah. Does that hit?
14 hits.
With
Must be.
the how cozy that area is at the moment, and trying to like avoid out the way of not hitting Tiger or chop him, you chuck it and it just into the back wall. Unfortunately,
I'm going to use my
Oof.
heroic inspiration to reroll once per day.
God damn.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, the big guns.
I rolled the damage.
Well, you got a hit then.
I don't.
Oh no.
Oh no!
You feel that font of
He's
inspiration
threw
come
two
in,
spears.
and it just doesn't land.
Okay, and then I look at now that my hands are free, I quickly unbuckle my bird flute. I go, say, please kill them, Tim, and give him a D6 bardic inspiration. So you can add that to any to hit or save or
Okay.
check for the next hour.
And you can do it
Okay, amazing.
after you've done an attack roll, can't you? So if you miss, you could potentially turn it into a hit.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Francis?
I've got movement.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
I'm gonna stay where I am. I think I'm safe between these two.
Nice, good to know. Right, Tim.
I'm a little pissed off.
At
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little pissed off. I probably should have known that the wargs, were going to be tied to some goblins, but I thought maybe the goblins wouldn't have
I
tampered
did
with
say out loud
the.
to everyone, goblins. There's probably goblins here in the town.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm a little annoyed that they're using the bell tower because that's for warning, and
That's sacrilege. That is.
I'm fuming. I'm fuming. I'm gonna hit the one right in front of me.
cool, go for it,
I'm
man.
gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him.
With no
With my
sword,
long
no
sword.
nothing, just a fist.
Punch him.
Unarmed strike.
It's goddamn right. 5.
You
I
still
have
need
to
No,
to.
that's the damage you have to go to hit.
Yeah. 16.
Still
Oh.
hits.
There you go.
So you like punch him just square in
5.
the face.
He's just
I
punched the
fucking-
goblin.
I smacked his fucking teeth in.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
What
furious.
was that? 5 damage. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This goblin's face is absolutely bloodied. Like you've caved in his nose. And it's
Yeah.
fucking hell. Nice one. You stay where you are.
Yeah, I stay right there. You know what? I'm gonna between them.
Sure, man.
Oh,
Right.
fuck off.
Lorenzo,
Whoa.
you're up.
The one that's not just been completely clocked in the face by Chopper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mind sliver it, so it's a DC 14 int that it needs to make.
Sorry, Cherry, that's an 18.
Fucking bastards. So I think with the rest of my turn, because I'm not moving anywhere, because that room's fucking full. I'll just fucking like clap my hands, go, yeah, get him, Tim.
Like you're trying to cast like Mind Sliver on it, and rather than like trying to focus on stopping your like that ability from taking hold on it, the other goblin's just fucking screaming so loudly from it seeing his friend get his face smashed in that it's just like the ability just doesn't take hold. He's like, ah! Right. Fucking hell. So the one that Tim smashed the face into is going to go for like a scimitar attack and going to try and like shank you in the little gaps between your armor.
Okay.
And lo and behold, he does not. With a 13, tries to go in and just
Yep.
like fucking.
No chance. No chance. I'm too angry. I'm fucking.
Tim slaps it like Tim just slaps him away, and like fucking twists around. The other one is going to use nimble escape, so you can take the disengage action. He's going to go.
Oh shit.
First one he's going to go for is probably... Yeah, he's going to go there, just on the other side of the banister for the stairs. He's going to go for a short bow shot against Tigan.
Uh-oh.
Does a 14 hit?
Oh.
No.
What's your AC, Tada?
Your armor class is next to
Mine
your
is
initiative.
15.
Oh, it misses.
Oh,
Too
nice.
nimble for that shit,
So
Tigan.
you've still got your short sword out,
Whoop.
and you see it coming. You see him like running around the corner with the short bow, and just as he releases it, you like almost like slash the arrow midair, and it just pings up into the wall.
Nice. He parries it.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely.
You've got to pull your short bow out, shoot him, and say, parry this casual.
Speaking of, it's Tigan's turn.
Yes. Taking inspiration from, say, Chopham, I kind of look at my sword and I think, and I get my fist out.
Shit.
I'm going to go for an unarmed strike.
Oh, God.
Jesus, right? Okay, so
If he can do it, I can do it, right?
sure. So you run up to the goblin.
Yeah, definitely. Run up to the goblin. Let's see. Oh.
It hits as well. It hits.
Roll for damage.
Sure. Two.
Uh,
We're abusing these goblins.
Considering you're just using fist, this is good damage.
Yeah.
This is
I
fucking
thought
mental.
if he can punch it, I want to fucking punch it.
You know, you didn't quite
Like,
break his
looking over, like-
nose, but he does cower a little bit into the corner from the head. You know,
He gave him a little bonk. Bonk.
I mean, considering
Oh,
their
God.
My
health,
area of expertise.
considering their health, 2 damage is a fair amount.
Similar health to Lorenzo then.
Yeah, very similar to Lorenzo. Just
She's kind of disappointed. That she's like, oh, that actually kind of hurt. Like,
yeah, you got like a bit
punched
of
him,
like
but
feeling
she's like,
bad.
ah.
It felt good though. It felt good to punch him in the
It
face.
did. It felt good. Fuck those goblins.
Right. Okay, Francis, you just see your allies just wailing on these goblins. It's your turn.
Okay. This is what we do. And you watch me like make like a fist, but like I put my thumb over the fist like awfully,
Oh god.
and then like I kind of run at the one that Tim hit him. No, I don't. Scrap that. I pull out I still got my little bird pipes in my hand, and I look at the one that Tim caved its nose in and go, "Who's got your nose? Who's got your nose? Tim's got your nose," and cast vicious mockery on it.
Okay, so
Yeah, so it
Fail.
needs to make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw coming right up. Jesus Christ, these guys are rolling well for saving throws, man. I'm sorry.
What do you get?
It's 17.
Fuck.
Why are spells not working but actual fists are? It doesn't make sense.
Yes,
We should have all
violence.
been monks.
At this point, yeah, party of monks.
Then I go, I guess you have your own nose. Okay. And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay,
That's it. If we get a TPK, we're all going to be a party of monks, but we have to be disco themed, so we can be a party of funks.
God damn it.
Watched in the background playing everybody was kung fu fighting.
Yeah.
Right. Tim.
Oh, is it me?
Yes.
Okay.
This goblin right in front of you is kind of just like slumped down on the floor, like blood just covering its face.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for another unarmed strike with a +6. 21.
Jesus Christ.
I-
Yeah,
Okay,
that
He
hits.
is a strong boy.
It's a strong
I think
lad.
you've just caved this goblin's skull in.
Is a bludgeoning is
Yeah.
a 5.
And I think that's enough to just kind of just like, are you gonna go for another face punch again, or?
I'm gonna put my 2 fists together, and I'm gonna bring it down.
Are you going to give him the old fucking axe handles?
I'll give it in the axe handle, yeah.
And with that, I feel like his neck can't even handle the pressure of this, and his neck kind of caves into his torso
Oh,
as the head just clunks down, not moving.
Yeah.
He is
I
fucking...
definitely grimace. Like, oh.
Yeah, you just a
back.
fucking snap.
I'm in a bit of an uncontrollable rage, which, for a paladin isn't normal, but when it comes to goblins, a bit different. Yeah, that's what I do.
Nice. And with that one, yeah, the goblin just fucking dead, gone. Right. Are you staying where you are inside that little room, or are you moving out? Or
You know what? I'm gonna fucking.
just
There goes,
standing on
waste
the
no time.
stairs, just
I'm gonna
staring up like.
stand over. I'm gonna stand over him.
He's cowering. It's already been
Because
punched
you're on the
once.
stairs there, I would say that you'd have to go like round here with Tiger.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fine.
So you just kind of saunter past Tiger.
I've got his friend's teeth all over my fists.
Yeah.
I've got one hand and a fist and a sword in the other, and I just see this doofus walking over after annihilating a goblin.
Fucking Doomfist over here. Alright, up next is Lorenzo.
I'm gonna look really confused and look at my hands and like just mutter to myself, "Is there some kind of fucking anti-magic field going on? I can't seem to use anything. What's happening?" So I will just pull out a dagger from my pocket and throw it at this goblin.
Yeah, sure, man, go for it.
Me and Chop, I'm like, oh, oh.
Yeah, it's definitely an anti-magic field. With a 17, that definitely hits.
There's definitely an anti-magic field. Something's fucking going on. I'll yell out as it hits. It's like, guys, magic doesn't work.
Oh no.
Oh, fucking excellent.
Ooh,
How would you like to kill the
nice.
goblin, Lorenzo?
I want it to go through its fucking neck.
Hell yeah. So, like, as the like Tiger and Chop'em are like squaring up, like cracking the knuckles, just ready to fucking bray on this next one, you just see a dagger just go straight into the neck of the goblin. It's like,
Just turn around to Lorenzo, like, what's the deal?
Magic doesn't work.
God damn it. Violence is always
I'm starting to calm down now. I've seen the dagger go through his neck.
wonderful. And with that, the goblins have perished. And it seems like you're not in immediate
Excellent.
danger.
I was going to say, it may have been better if we kept one alive to see what the situation was.
Their Chopper would not like that.
No, I killed one of them. Right.
We can
That
always
was it.
kill them after.
But, like, I'll say to Francis, I'll just be like, yeah, but they had two of those very large beasts out the front. If they're able to get any sort of messaging out, whether that be through, whatever, it could even be a certain amount of bells being rang. What if more came?
He's got a point.
I'm still like, fucking heavy
But-
breathing.
But we
I'm
have
just
a
happy
tip.
there's no bells ringing anymore.
That you do. You do have Sir Tim Chopham, and I start flexing. That calms me down.
It's difficult to see his muscles under his armor,
Yeah.
but I'm
You
imagining.
don't need. You don't need
Just
to
hear
see those
soft
things.
clanking noises.
You've seen in the past 10 minutes of what's gone on. You know I don't walk around.
I'm gonna run straight. Is there windows
Yeah,
that
yeah.
overlooking the main furrow?
Well, actually, I can't even see because of these two.
Those blue ones. Those blue lines.
Yeah, there's-
I assume are windows.
They doors.
Yeah, there's two here.
I know they're windows.
Well, I'll go to this one here.
Yeah.
It looks like there's one in here because they were like occupied. I'm gonna look out now that the bell stopped ringing. Do I see any sort of movement from other buildings? More goblins coming out? Something strange happening? Something like this?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Can do. Nice! I'm rolling hot tonight, boys.
With a lovely 6. You can't see anything. There doesn't seem to be anybody in the main square, as far as you're aware.
The reason being is I'm like currently trying to wipe all the goblin blood off the window. Like, for fuck's sake, man, can't see a thing.
Sorry, I just rolled a damage for no reason.
He smashes the window in front of him. That's better.
Yeah, I punched the window open.
Yeah, the window smashes open.
I pressed space and I did it.
Definitely want to loot the goblins. At least the one in
Ooh.
this room that I'm in.
Okay, so looking down at the goblin inside this room, there isn't much of a goblin left after Chopham's ordeals. But like tucked away in the corner, there is a sack lying on the floor.
It's not like a flesh sack.
No, it's just a sack.
I will cast Mage Hand
Okay.
and slowly undo it and open it up and then peer inside.
Yeah, of course. Inside this sack, there is 3 blocks of incense.
I need to add that.
If you want, like, I can add things into your inventories afterwards. Just make a note.
Yeah, I mean, if you're making a note of it, that's cool. So there's 3 blocks of incense.
Yep. A silver holy symbol of the goddess of forests, which is shaped like a unicorn's head.
Cool. I'll pocket that.
And then it just seems like just some stolen, like worthless, like personal effects, like a bit of like the priestly vestments and stuff like that.
Cool.
Cool. But that's what you find in that sack.
Yeah, and I'll walk back into the other room.
Can I retrieve my dagger, please?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, while I was in there, I'd grab my spear back too.
Yeah, you can easily get your spear and you can easily pull your dagger out. Yeah, that's no issue. Is there anything
I'm very
else?
pleased I got to beat the shit out of something with my fists and get max damage twice.
Oh,
3 times, actually, because I rolled 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, you always get max damage with unarmed strike. It's 1 damage plus your strength modifier. So you'll always get 5.
Oh, okay. Excellent. I didn't know that.
And
Yeah.
just
That's
so
why
you know,
Tara would always
Lorenzo,
get 2 because she's got +1 to strength.
as you're pulling your dagger out, you see a satchel on the side of the other goblin.
I'll pick that up and I'll flick it open and thumb through the satchel.
Yeah, so it seems there is like a little wooden box. Doesn't seem to be like a little latch, but not a lockable latch, just one to keep it closed. And also it seems to be like there's 3 empty vials that are just in the bag, just kind of like loose.
Do the vials have any like markers or indication of what could have been in them?
I'd say no. There is like bits of like residual, like almost like droplets of like liquid still on them, like inside of them.
Could I do an Arcana check to see if like that, like what residual was left had any sort of like magical properties?
I don't think that this would be Arcana. Go ahead and do a religion check.
Uh, 6.
Yeah, you have no idea. This doesn't seem like potions, so you're just like, yeah, this is definitely nothing like in the arcane region. And you can't identify the smell or the taste or anything like that.
I'll hold them up and go. The goblins might have drank something or given someone something. These like they're empty and it doesn't seem magical. It could be a lot bigger than just a couple of big beasts and some goblins knocking about in a tower. Like there might be, they might have like knocked some people out in the rest of where we are. Just
Yeah.
We should search every building.
Mm,
Before we do
Absolutely.
you mind if I take a look at these vials?
yeah. I'll hand them over to Francis.
Cool. Could I try?
Religion check, yeah? Oh, fuck yeah. I don't know why you know this, but just
I'm
from
very well studied.
from the smell alone, you can tell that this is holy water.
Oh,
Hmm.
this
They were
is
under
holy
some,
water.
they were under some delusion that they would keep them safe. Silly
It does
green
have many
dickheads.
it does have many beneficial properties, holy water though. I don't know why it would help the goblins.
Well, they're incompetent little idiots, aren't they? They wouldn't know.
Yeah, just like elves.
Oof.
I say that very quietly under my breath.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
mean,
not my player
I mean,
character. That's Bobby coming out.
Joshua Mango.
As this is happening, I'm gonna head downstairs. Is there a pulpit in the main room downstairs?
A what, sorry?
Like a pulpit that like a priest would stand on and
Oh,
give a
yeah.
sermon from?
Yeah, there is, yeah. Just before you get
Is
to
there
the
a
door, yeah.
pool table?
Yeah. So just below the pulpit, 'cause you said all the ground was mud. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take that
Mud and
necklace.
test it.
I'm gonna take that necklace to Mieliki. Was it Mieliki?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just dig up a little bit of dirt and pop it directly below the pulpit, and just like brush it over and just say like a little quiet prayer. Though it's not a god that I particularly prescribe to, I'm just being nice.
So you buried
And pay,
the
yeah, just
the holy
beneath the
symbol.
pulpit and just say like a quiet little prayer for the town and the people and the priests and such.
All right, nice one. Awesome.
So Chopin is going to speak directly to his god and would now be a good time to take a break?
I think so.
Yeah, quick 10-minute, 15-minute.
Yeah, sure.
We say
Yeah.
back at between 10 past and quarter past.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
little
then
whittle.
yeah, we'll do like a little 10-minute one, and then we can come back for maybe about another like hour or so.
Perfect.
Sounds
All
good.
right. See you guys soon.
Nice.
Yes, won't be long.
Please hold.
Please hold. Just fucking Isaac fumbling around. Are you gonna bother looking in the box, by the way, Cherry, or are you just gonna leave it?
Yeah, I'd look at the box.
Yeah, cool. It's got 37 copper pieces and 15 silver pieces.
Can I pocket that without anyone noticing?
Yeah, you can make a sleight of hand. Because no one's here right now. It's just me and you.
14?
I want to have a look at everyone's passive perception.
I think Isaac's is 15.
But Isaac is in the other room, speaking to his god. I think he might just get away with this one.
So what was it? How many of what?
37 copper and 15 silver.
Lovely.
Lovely jubbly. I challenged a goblin to a 1v1 and he gets his dome split with a grey pump shotgun. Yes.
Well, you'd have to do that because they're fucking anti-magic goblins for some reason.
Apparently so. Like, this is a fucking joke.
Jim's magic missile blows up in my face. I can't cast Mind Sliver because everything's too intelligent.
Yeah, I'd say the other two wouldn't have noticed either because their passive perception's 13.
That's sweet. So we just keep that to ourselves.
Just our little selves.
Just ourselves. I've got to make up
It
that.
seems like you've definitely found your donation money.
Yeah. It's like, I run like the Tesco motto. Every little helps.
God damn. I want to find out how I get my chat box back up because it's gone missing off my OBS. And I'm miffed.
If needs be, what you can do is on Twitch you can go to chat settings and you can pop out the chat.
Yeah, because my OBS normally pulls out a chat bar by itself.
Mm,
And I don't know where it's gone unless it's been an update and it's got rid of an option for me or something.
I don't think there's been an obvious update.
Maybe I fucked it up.
No, you won't have.
Jesus Christ, I fucked that up.
Right. I'm going to the little elves room.
Okay. Dun 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 dun. How are you finding your first time with D&D?
Yes, very good.
Yes, very nice. I'm glad you're actually able to get a hit in, because it's awful when you're just whiffing everything.
Yeah. No, I think it's going well so far.
No, it's definitely fun. Yeah, it's always the first one where it's going to be a bit weird about like how people are going to act around each other and stuff and getting used to everything, but it does seem a lot more streamlined with this version.
Yeah, this is nicely set up. It's quite beginner friendly.
Like, genuinely, like I thought it was going to be really like awkward, but it's actually quite nice.
No, yeah. It's quite easy to learn. I think once we've done a couple of sessions, definitely get the hang of it.
Yeah, that's it. And like you've actually got one of like the fairly reasonable ones for like beginners.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, like when you level up, you get more features, which makes it a bit more like complex eventually. But it's even then, it's still not that bad, and it's incremental enough where um, it's still easy to follow.
Yeah, definitely.
It just gives for you anyway. It'll just be a few more like ease of combat things. Just make you a bit more sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Tis a fun one, though. Tis very fun. Shauna's watching. I bet she's envious that I'm playing D&D and she's not.
We've still got Vimto in the chat.
They're still in as a user. Is that your friend?
Yes.
Yes. Joe. You're well, Joe, mate. Like, if I was gonna say, PVMTO's like probably been going off on one.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
start blasting. Pulls out the Glock.
God damn. Definitely looks like a standard Twitch chat.
I'm gonna get some ice for my drink.
It's for my drink. Gotta get a dee da do do dee da dee da do. What accent of orc does Tigan use? What does that even mean? Like, how do they speak? I'm guessing for now it's just Tara's voice, to be honest. Seems like a very much like a city style character though, so I can imagine her just having a standard voice rather than a bit more of a, like with orcs you generally tend to have like a bit more gruff or like piratey. Yeah, it does give Karlak, but that kind of makes sense because Karlak was in the city quite a lot as well, so that's quite cool. Yeah, it's a nice change on like a traditional rogue where they're like super edgy, and like Tigan's like kind of edgy but not too much. and it's got like that anxiety of like combat and stuff. I like this. Yes, it is nice. I appreciate you popping in. It's much appreciated. So I haven't streamed in a good couple of weeks. I've been really, really lazy because of work.
Oh,
Very nice. Hello, elf
yeah.
boy.
Hello.
Oh man, how are you finding it so far, Chariot? Am I holding up to your expectations?
You are certainly a very good DM.
Stop it! No, stop it! Stop it! I appreciate it, man.
Just wish my magic would fucking work.
Yeah, I don't know if real dice would even help you with that.
Yeah. That's the thing. I roll shit hot with Warhammer. I roll crap in D&D.
I can hear the DM words happening. I'd do a map mercer on you as all. But like, you can try.
You can try. Or you could do the other map mercer, which is be the voice for literally every character in every game, and you go, oh, for God's sake, it's Matt Mercer again. I'm glad he's getting the work, but we could use a bit of diversity, lads.
It's like you fucking know it's him as well. It's so distinct.
Yeah.
Did you see his interview for Final Fantasy with Square Enix?
No.
So basically, they asked him to come in to voice act as like Nidalheim child number 3 or something like that. Like just like a very background character, and he came in for the interview and he started doing the voice lines, and he was like, "I'm not feeling this," and then partway through his thing, the screen started glitching, and then like it started playing like the epic music, and it showed like Vincent Valentine up and stuff like that. And it was like, "Oh no, you're voicing Vincent," and he was like, "Wah!"
Oh, hello.
Yeah, that was really cool. That Josh asked seen that too.
It's awesome. It's like bless him.
He's
so.
like the biggest nerd, and he's so cool. Ah,
Right, everyone's here. I will nip to the loo and get a drink.
Cool.
how's your bourbon?
It's nice.
Bourbon?
You know?
My guy's eating bourbon. He doesn't drink bourbon.
I'm eating double chocolate cookies.
Ran out of crunchies.
How much vodka you got?
Oh yeah, they're
Vodka?
great then. We ran out of meat.
You want the last of my mead?
Yeah, you have that.
I thought you got 2 bottles of mead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
drank it.
did.
You forget who you're talking to.
He said he wasn't going to get drunk at D&D anymore.
He's not drunk.
He's not drunk. You're right.
No. Bring me a Dr. Pepper, Sir Knight.
Do you reckon
Oh.
all these houses are going to have goblins in then?
Probably.
I'm going to go to the big one next. Far left. Oh, front left.
Big one on the left.
Like front left. As soon as we go out,
Oh, yeah,
Looks
the
like
one
front
right in
left.
front. Yeah.
yeah, looks like the town hall or something.
Yeah.
It's been a good start session for me.
You've been rolling very hot, my guy.
Yeah, dreamy. That's what we like.
Remember, you two still have a bardic inspiration. So you
Mm-hmm.
can add it to an attack roll. You can attack it. You can add it to a saving throw, or you can add it to an ability check. I know you know, Chariot. I'm just refreshing Isaac. So if you want an ability check, but you want to roll high and you roll poor, you can add a d6 to it. Same for your attack if
okay.
you roll low.
It's ideal.
And those bardic inspirations get better as I level up.
Dreamy.
I haven't used a spell slot yet. I've been
Oh,
holding on
nice.
to them in case there's a big fight.
I feel like I used mine efficiently. They were wasted.
But they're gone
Red
now.
misting of warg. They're
Well,
gone,
this
yeah,
is it.
but I
So,
don't need them.
with Divine Smite, Isaac, you don't call that you're using it until you see if you hit. And what a lot of paladins do is they wait till they see that they crit, and then they use Divine Smite, because then the dice from the Divine Smite crit. So you get
Okay.
like stupid damage. I mean, you don't all, if you think just the 2d8 will kill it on top of your normal damage, then just use it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And make sure you read over sneak attack, Tara,
Yeah, I've been looking at it.
because if you're stealth, you get advantage on your attack, which means you get to roll 2d20 to hit
Oh.
instead of 1. So if you're stealthed, which you're probably very good at,
Yeah.
then you automatically get sneak attack anyway, so people don't have to be in melee with the creature for you to get it.
I have a proficiency in stealth and a bonus of +6.
Yeah. I don't
And
think right now
then
you can bonus action stealth, which is
no,
sucky,
probably
but I
no.
think you get it at level 2. Do you get
Mm.
cunning actions at level 2 as a rogue?
God, I don't know. Hang
I
on.
can't remember. I haven't played a rogue in forever. But once you can start bonus action stealthing, then you can do that. It's cool.
Yeah, my bonus action right now is just adrenaline rush.
Well,
So I
adrenaline
can
rush gives you
take.
temporary hit points and a dash, which is an extra 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, definitely. It says 2 temporary hit points, and I can use it 2 times. And I regain all the uses after a short or long rest.
Yeah, and short rests are cool. Have you tried those protein yogurts from Aldi, Isaac?
Not from Aldi.
They're like the squeezy ones. 25 grams of protein and only like 120 calories.
I had something similar from Morrison's.
Yeah, but I bet they're not 75 pence.
No, like
Actually, these are
quid,
89 now.
maybe.
We have an Aldi, don't we?
Yeah. It's closer than Morrison's.
When I was a kid, Aldi
Well,
was so much different. It was still the cheapest by far, but they had like, I know they have their own branded stuff, but they had like really weird off-brand stuff. It was great.
yeah, they're German, aren't they?
I like
Are
the little snack, the little cheese and crackers and meat they do, because in Morrison's that's like nearly £4.
Yeah.
And then in
Yeah,
Morrison's is
Aldi it's
like,
like,
Aldi's great for cheese and meat,
yeah.
but anything else, yeah.
they're cheap.
You forget the middle aisle.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, with all the
and all the
random
snacks and like ingredients. Sometimes they have better like, like when you're looking to make like a Chinese meal or something, they don't have any bloody
like a
curry
succulent
sauce in
Chinese meal.
Morrison's. Oh yes, succulent Chinese meal. They got like more sauces and ingredients and stuff. Like I got my sriracha from Aldi, didn't I?
I've got a big tub of sriracha, well, bottle of sriracha downstairs.
Oh, I love sriracha.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Put it on
But
everything.
this is like the really hot one, which like doesn't bother me.
He returneth.
Is Isaac dead?
I think yeah. Taking a long rest.
Oh no, he's vaping. He's good. This is soul leaving his body.
Oh, look,
He's
I've-
connecting with his eldritch god right now.
listen, I've had to carry this goddamn team. I deserve a little shut eye.
You just wait. You just wait.
No, I look forward to some help.
I
God damn.
purposely
I
didn't use
help.
any of my spells then. Purposefully.
Now you've held on. That's nice.
I killed a warg and punched a goblin.
You do good.
You
It's
should
me,
now
it's
follow
me
in
and
my
Chariot
footsteps.
who's been a bit of a
Yeah,
letdown so far.
Chariot killed a goblin. He's all good.
He did kill a
Blew up in
goblin.
his own face, but he
He
killed a
did,
goblin.
but
But he's
that was my
stylish,
fault.
so-
Because not only did I point out that they're all at disadvantage, I also pointed out that it was twice he got a 1. Yeah, I'm not playing against you, I promise, buddy.
Whose team are
Nice,
you
Bob.
on?
Bobby's in for just like the extra inspiration. That's what it is, because you know that you'll get like little treats for being my pet.
No, it's one of those where, like, as someone who's played a DM a lot, if I forget or miss something and the players don't tell me, then afterwards, if I realise, I'm always like, ah. So I just rather it be out in the open, like the honest truth of things. I don't really want to scal anything.
Hmm.
If we win, I want to win because we were clever or lucky or, you know,
No, I get you.
Anyway, where were we?
yeah, DM.
Why were we
We
what?
just finished it off. Most of you, bar Francis, were in the upstairs of the temple. You just fucking braid in a couple of heads of some goblins, and that's
So
where
they
you
could
find
meet me
yourself now.
back downstairs because I was being downstairs doing my silent little prayer.
And yeah, you can make your way back downstairs.
As I hear the footsteps of them coming down, like I'll stop and I'll stand up and say to the group, there's a good chance that the rest of the buildings may have these vile creatures in them too. I think we should go one by one and make sure if there is any, we dispatch them, and if there's anybody to save, we can try to do that too.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
As long as I'm behind Tim, I'm happy to go.
Rolling my eyes.
So you're all
We're not
safe
all
behind
6'1", Tiger. I have 11 AC. I'll have you know.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna move on if that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I suggested we go to this one. Yeah. Cool. I'll
So
follow
I'm in here.
behind.
I'll go behind.
So,
Once again, Josh, I imagine my blade wards came off, so as we're entering this new building, popping it back on.
right, got you.
Is this the entrance to this one, by the way, or is it this side?
There is 3 entrances. This one, this one, and this one.
I enter this way.
I'm following Tim. I said I was going to follow Tim, so
I'll go at this one.
Oh.
I'll follow behind Francis and Tim.
oh, very smart.
So as you're walking towards this building, you see hanging over probably the main door that like Chopin walked through, an ornate iron sign that says Nightstone Inn over the top.
Okay.
Cool. Is there a building for this? Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so to the right there is...
Which entrance do we come in from?
It's the exact same direction as...
That's the second floor.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
ground floor,
I'm
yeah, I see,
stupid.
I see,
You're
I see.
right, I was looking at the second floor. So we would be coming in here?
Yeah. So
Are you behind me still?
Yeah, there we go.
Like that?
Yeah, sorry. I was just...
I'll do use 3 first, and then I'll do Lorenzo going through. I mean, it's all the same room technically. There's I don't know why it's not got a door there. Also, even though there's a path there. Lorenzo
I
flies
think
through a
it's the one
window,
above, isn't it?
and you dolphin dive through it. But yeah, for the
Classic
all,
B room.
all 4 of you, because you pretty much all come through the room at the same time anyway. As you come in, this room is strewn with wreckage. A giant rock has like punched away through the roof and landed here. So that's what that is here.
So I can ascertain that this has flown through the air and landed.
Landed,
So
yeah, it smashed through the
either
roof.
some sort of like war machine or something has used has sent this flying. Like I'm thinking catapult, you know,
Trebuchet.
trebuchet, sure.
If you want to make a general intelligence check,
I can do that.
yeah, which is like destroyed like a dining table and a pair of like long benches which have just been like splintered all over the floor, and the remains of a bed and a wardrobe which look like they've came from like the above chamber lie among the shattered dining room furnishings. And then there's two smaller round tables and several chairs remain intact, and resting on top of each table is an unlit oil lamp.
The oil
Oh,
lamp
Did
is
you
not
see? Can you
lit.
see my roll?
You got a 12. Yeah, so with a 12, I would say it's not on an angle, like looking directly up is a perfect, like, straight up hole.
Not like a large creature has flown over and dropped it.
Yeah, it looks like as if it's dropped directly above, like just
It's like
straight down.
from a straight, like from
Like
above.
straight down. Not on an angle, straight down.
Yeah, it's not like an arcing sort of.
Yeah, so like you could assume it wasn't from like a trebuchet or something like that.
What the hell?
My intelligence check was 17.
You would ascertain probably.
That's a straight intelligence check for you as well. What the fuck?
You would ascertain very much the same thing. Like whatever's dropped this from, it's dropped it directly down. It's not been like a
Okay.
throw on
It's
an
not-
angle.
Yeah, it's not been angled. It's been dropped.
What I want to do then, DM, is I'm going to stand directly where the boulder is, and I want to look up through the crash and just look straight up into the sky.
Yep, you
And
can
see
see.
if I can see anything.
You can see straight up into the sky. Go ahead and make a perception check if you would like. Bam 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 bam.
Big
bam,
12.
bam.
That's
Big
the max
12.
you can roll on a D12.
Good to know.
Mm.
1 second. So, as you're looking up, you can't see anything directly through the hole in the ceiling, which goes through a floor and then the ceiling. So there's another floor above, and then the ceiling. But with the 12, you also do hear a bit of like slight rummaging, very faintly, in that room above.
Okay, I look to the group, and under like hushed like tones, I say, "Noise up above. We should
Can
maybe
I-
try to
can
go
I-
quietly."
Can I also look up that hole?
Look up the hole. Yeah, you can look up the
Yes.
hole if you would like, yeah.
Okay, perception. Blah, blah, blah. 20.
Jesus Christ, Isaac, this is a fucking joke. Again, you can hear the you can see directly straight through the ceiling. You can't see anything in the sky or anything like that, but you can again hear the sounds.
Okay, I look to Tigan and Lorenzo and nod and say, yeah, upstairs.
But as you're looking around that boulder now, like Lorenzo would notice, this is lying on the floor in the room is a dead goblin with a crossbow bolt sticking out of its chest.
Oh, cool.
In
Can
the room that
I-
we're currently in.
Oh, in the room that we're in,
Yeah, so like roughly around about here.
right there. Can I check the bodies to see if that asshole's still twitching?
Yeah, of course you can. You like just give him like a little kick.
Like, give him a kick. Maybe like flick with my finger the bolt to see it go boing.
Yeah, sure you can, man.
Lorenzo's park cat.
It definitely seems dead. Yeah, it's still pouring blood as well.
Is it warm?
Yes.
Oh.
And I'll just look to the others and go, whatever killed this goblin, it happened recently. Like, they're still warm to the touch. That could either be a good thing or a bad thing. Good,
Yeah.
Right.
is we have more of the likes of Tim. Bad. Something bigger than a goblin killed the goblin,
DM.
and
Okay.
it might not be friendly.
As a bard, and I'm well kind of versed in certain musical instruments and some songs.
Yes.
Would I know some common sort of bar tunes that would be played in the inns
Yeah, I'd definitely say that you've
of the
probably
area?
gone around and made a bit of money in the odd few bars,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to suggest to the group. This to me suggests that there may be people upstairs, but they may be on high alert. So if we go up, we may get shot at. I could play a tune downstairs loud enough that upstairs could hear it, and if there is life up there, if it's goblins, they come down and Tim just frontlines and we're fine. If it's people, they would know that it's not goblins playing this, because they wouldn't know how, or probably never heard it before. And it may entice them to at least shout down, and we could start a dialogue.
But if it's more goblins, it just
Then-
alerts the goblins where we are.
Well,
That's
then we
fine,
kill
I'm
the
here.
goblins.
Yeah, sure. And
Yeah,
as I
go
say
for
that, can I try and hide?
Yeah, I'm with Lorenzo on this one.
So I'm gonna suggest to Tim as well. Tim, maybe you should stand like really close to the stairs.
Place my shield on the floor upright and spin it round. And then grab it again. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, so what I'm gonna
Sure.
do is I'm gonna pull out my bird pipes, and I'm just gonna start playing like a really like crowd pleasing upbeat tune on them that would probably be heard in inns of this fashion.
Yes,
I'm gonna be playing it relatively loud, but I'm gonna do it maybe this side, so it's going up the stairs, but I'm not directly in sight of the top of the stairs, if that makes sense. Here. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, I
Let's
did.
do it.
I rolled for stealth.
Okay,
I got a
19.
19.
Nice.
Mm,
And I
nice.
also roll for stealth.
You may.
Come through.
22.
Oh,
Wow,
oh.
lovely.
I roll for intimidation.
Were you
how,
intimidating?
how are you intimidating?
I'm stood with my chest puffed, shield on the ground, sword on my shoulder.
Oh, just if anyone
Like in-
sees you, then yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead and do an intimidation check.
Oh shit. I look kind of silly.
You have a D6 if you want to add it to it, but it's gone once it's used.
No. I'll 76. I just look a bit silly right now.
He's puffed his chest out, but we're all rolling our eyes.
Okay. Am I rolling a performance check, or am I just?
Yeah, do a performance check. We'll see how good the you remember the tune.
I'm pretty good. I'm
He's
pretty
play-
good at this. I
He's
should
playing
be
a
pretty good at
rendition
this.
of. He's playing a rendition of Country Road.
I am.
It's he's doing Sweet Caroline.
Oh.
Sweet
Nah.
Caroline.
Just hear someone upstairs going, "Buh, buh, buh."
Right, we're good, guys. We're good.
Shit.
We're good.
No, yeah,
I hope you
like
like your lovely little song.
you've played this one quite a few times before. You're pretty confident with it, and not having a massive crowd surrounding you is making you feel even like more at ease.
Awesome.
Yeah, cool. So you start getting this like little tune going, which fills the room with a bit of noise.
I'll do it for maybe, unless we hear something from upstairs or any sort of like reaction to it, or up until a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's the plan? What are we doing?
I'm
like
in
the-
stealth. I'm waiting for something to come down them stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
like-
the whole point was to evoke some sort of reaction from upstairs if there was survivors.
If nothing happens for like a minute, like for as long as he's playing the song, I'll start shimmying up the stairs, like keeping my back to like a solid wall.
Yeah, I would say after a minute, nothing moves. You don't hear any more shifting upstairs. Nothing. Dead silent.
I'll kind of give as I stop playing, a nod towards Tim as well, and I'll start following the group.
Okay.
Not stealth though.
Not stealth. As you're like stomping up the stairs, you do actually hear like a clatter in the room, like just before the stairs.
Well, like this way.
This way, yeah. You hear like a clatter in there as you're
Well,
like stomping up the stairs.
I believe Lorenzo and Tim were the first up because Lorenzo was already start going up.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of look at Tigan as the only one down here and go, should we check in there?
Yeah, I think we should stay down just in case someone jumps out of a window.
Okay, I'm going to go in this room first, okay? You got my back?
I'll have the back.
It's just you and me, well-dressed wizard.
I take like a lot of real big deep breaths and
Okay.
I open the door.
So as you open up the door, in the rubble, like looking directly over, you see another boulder is like smashed through like majority of like this kitchen and pantry area. And in the corner of the room is a goblin which is wearing kind of like a pan on his head and just looked like as if it's just like rummaging through everything and just pulling everything into a sack at this point, which is almost bigger than itself, and it's trying to drag it out of like the room.
I'll say in common, stop!
It
You
turns
violated
back
the
down.
law.
it turns around and it's like, and then just drops it and tries to make a run for the back door.
Cool. Is it just the one? Where could you put the goblin on the screen
Yeah.
so I can see it? Right.
So if
I
you're-
am going. I'm going to cast a spell,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast. I'm going to go into the room here. I'm in front of it. I'll say, you dropped your bag. Trying to get it to look at me. Does it look?
It kind of like looks slightly behind.
So as it
would
looks
kill.
at me, at that point, I'm going to cast color spray
Right. Okay.
in front of me in a 15-foot cone. So like, cause I still have my bird pipes in, so as it looks, I've got them like ready at my mouth, and I'll play a little tune like beep 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 beep
Right.
beep boo, and then all this flash of vibrant, amazing colors just burst out from in front, and it needs to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I will do a con saving throw. I'm rolling on something different. I got a 7.
Cool, it's blind.
Fuck. So
Oh.
it turns back around and runs straight into the door. Pan just ding, and then kind of just like collapses backwards.
At this point, immediately I turn to Tiger and go, "Can you restrain it? It can't see. Maybe we
could
can get some
grapple it?
information."
Yeah, could I grab the little
I'm gonna move
tree?
over.
Could I grapple it?
Yeah, you could totally like attempt to grapple.
Yeah. So
Um,
it needs
It would be like a
to
contested.
succeed on a strength or dex save and throw. 8. Is that what? 8 for bonus strength. Let's have a little read. Hang on. One action.
Grapples are different now, aren't they?
Yeah. Target must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw. It chooses which, or it has the grappled condition.
It says here,
And what's
blinded
that
condition.
based off of?
It says a blind creature can't see and automatically fails any ability checks that require sight. And attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's rolls have disadvantage. So it would have. Isn't grapple counted as an attack roll? She'd have advantage on her check for it, and that'd have
yeah.
disadvantage.
So it's like because it's a check now on the creature to do the initial grapple. It got a 7, the goblin. So you've got hold of this goblin now.
Yes, I'm wrangling this goblin.
The goblin's just like writhing around. It's still got the pan on its head, and it's just like wiggling around everywhere.
I'm gonna continue trying
Does
to talk
anyone
to it.
speak goblin?
I do.
No. Oh well, apparently Tim does, but he's upstairs.
Me
I'm gonna
and
try
Tim
to
are
talk to
upstairs
it. I'm
pissing.
gonna try to talk to it in common and say, "Be still. We just want information."
Francis, you should go and grab Tim.
It goes
See if we can get
completely
any
limp.
info out of this little freak.
So understands me.
You guys wouldn't know I speak Goblin. I haven't said anything about it.
Oh,
No, I have no idea that he can speak Goblin. That's the point.
Yeah, while you're speaking, it goes a bit limp, and it's just sat there, just like
So it
breathing
understands
heavy.
me. You can understand me. Respond, please.
It just like kind of like does like a little grunt at you.
Can you speak common?
Just fucking rattles his head.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to use my wizard thing. I took the wizard initiate and took comprehend languages. And I'm going to cast comprehend languages, so I can understand anything it says. For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any language that you hear or see signed. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. Blah, blah, blah. Okay?
Okay.
Why are you here? You
Um,
can speak to me in Goblin.
So
I'll say to it
yeah,
as well.
so it's in like so Tigan hears like this just nonsensical like goblinish language, but to you would hear, we came to steal. People left.
And what? Everybody's gone?
Think so.
How many of them of you is there?
Maybe more than fingers.
More than fingers. Is there anybody in charge?
Not here.
Is there a person in charge of the party that came here?
No. Me? Maybe.
You. What's your name?
Gum Gum.
Don't ask him his name. What's he saying?
You have no idea. I'm like, you're trying to talk to me, and I'm like doing that thing that people do where they shoot you with a hand because they're busy doing something.
I'm on the phone.
Tigan's got him like got the goblin grapples as well.
I'm
I know,
holding
I
this
know.
smelly little critter. Are we gonna kill him or what?
No, it's okay. No,
Don't kill.
just-
Don't kill.
Hold on. Where is the rest of your friends?
Around.
If you don't be more specific, my blue friend behind you will kill you.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Everywhere in town.
Everywhere in town. Is there your friends over the broken bridge?
Can't jump over bridge.
Is there people still in that place?
Maybe. Who knows?
Where did the boulders come from?
No clue.
Don't believe him.
You can make an insight check if you want.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
very
The goblin
uncomfortable holding this
seems
smelly
like
freak.
absolutely oblivious.
Were the boulders here before you came?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's your camp?
Just stays silent.
You have 5 seconds to respond before I give the command to my friend to slit your throat.
Uh,
Where's the camp?
Make an intimidation check, but you can do it with advantage.
Cool.
Yeah, 15, yeah. No, north.
North. How far? How many days?
Day?
A day. North.
Caves?
Okay. Caves. Brilliant. Tara, I'm gonna say this out in common to you. Speak to me in a language that this goblin won't know, and I'll understand.
I speak Draconic, Giant, or Orc,
Pick one.
so
That the
speaking-
goblin won't understand.
Speaking Orc, would Orcs understand Goblin? I mean, Goblin understand Orc.
Maybe.
Draconic then?
That's all you need to speak to me back in, so it doesn't understand.
Should we take him upstairs?
We can do.
Show the others.
At this, what happens from this point forward, I'm going to leave it in your hands.
Right. Well, I'm going to drag him upstairs to show the others that we found one.
Oh no!
Okay.
Please, free.
No.
I'm going to turn back to the goblin and say, before anything happens further, how many people did you kill when you came to this village? And if you lie to me, I'll know.
None.
Do I believe him?
Going off the same insight check. Yeah.
I looked at Tygan. I don't think he's hurt anyone. But his friends may have.
Maybe.
Goblins. They're all the same. They just pillage. They're like rats. Take them upstairs, see what Tim wants to do with them.
Let me ask one last question. Did you say his name was Gum Gum?
Gum Gum.
Gum Gum. What do you feel about your friends? How do you feel about them?
Family.
Okay. And I'll just nod towards Tygan and just kind of look away because I can't bring myself to look at the goblin anymore. And not out of disgust, just like I can't meet its gaze because I know what to do.
You racist, Bobby.
No, I know,
What
I
the
know
fuck?
I know exactly what will happen as soon as she takes him upstairs. And
Right,
from what
I'm
he
dragging
told
him
me,
up.
I can't
How long does colour
think of
spray
a
last
pretty-
for, Bobby?
He is blinded.
Forever.
It does say forever, weirdly enough.
Oh shit.
God damn.
It
This
would
goblin's corny as a bird.
It would have ended about halfway through the conversation.
Okay, that's fine. Still restrained anyway. It's just kind of
Yeah,
just
he's
sat
restrained
there
at this point, and he understands the position he's in, right?
like,
He ain't getting out of my arms.
I'm gonna say, Gum Gum. Tiger's gonna go upstairs and bring you to someone to speak to, and they'll decide what to do with you. And then I'll look away.
dear God.
I mean, Bobby, you're just as bad for not relaying any of this information. You've signed this goblin's fucking death certificate.
I
You're
tried to
sending
give
you
him
to the
a-
fucking Grim Reaper.
It's like, off to the fucking gulag, you go, son.
I asked him a bunch of questions, trying to get a reason out of him why I could let him go or convince Tiger to let him go. And
Well, I'm gonna
he
take
said
him upstairs.
he hasn't
not
killed
gonna-
anyone.
I'm not gonna plop him in front of Tim. I'm gonna hold him in front of him.
I'll come up
Like
with
a
you. But I'm just
punching
not,
bag.
No, I'm gonna. I've gone up the stairs.
I'll come up with
Tim.
you. I'm just not looking at Gum Gum as I'm doing it.
What do you want to do with this goblin? Francis has been speaking to him. I haven't got a clue what they've been saying, but he might
So-
have some information.
Why is this goblin still breathing?
I
As he
figured it.
said, we should have kept one alive earlier. Now we've got a live one.
I've been able to communicate with Gum Gum, and I found out some information that might be good for us. Where their hideout is, their numbers, some information about they don't know anything about the falling rocks or how the rocks got here. He reckons
Yeah,
that
in
most of
Gob-
the people have fled.
In Goblin. I ask,
I can understand.
how
his
many, how many,
frustration.
how many in this area?
He said more than his fingers. Tim.
With intimidation. I want.
Go
one
ahead and
number
make an
so
intimidation
low.
check.
Oh shit!
You can add a d6.
Add D6.
That's your bardic inspiration, God.
Yep, 15.
No, you have to roll the d6,
Oh, I have to roll D6. Oh no.
not just 6.
Oh no. I look like a pillar if I don't get
I
mad.
do like. I look
11.
like.
11.
11.
I mean, this fucking thing's shitting itself already. 12.
12. Okay. Can I ask one more question with intimidation?
Yeah, it'll go off the same intimidation because it's the same conversation, but sure.
Okay.
It is purring itself, so you're fine to ask it. Oh,
Isaac is gone.
I'm not. Oh, my webcam might have gone. 1 sec.
I need to
right.
ask it one more question. Just
I need
disappears.
to ask it one more question.
He just
The
fucking
lights go
blinds
out.
it.
How do you
POV, you're
want
the
to
goblin.
die?
Uno momento. One sec, guys.
Isaac fucking buries his fingers into the goblin's eyes.
That's not a question.
Is
Bear in
yeah.
mind, I'm still holding this thing. I don't want any more goblin juices on me, thank you.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I'm gonna ask it one question. Can I use investigation, or is it? Am I on intimidation right now? That's it.
What would you
What
be
are you
trying to
asking?
investigate? Do you mean?
Where's the camp?
Oh, just ask it.
Where's the camp? Hunt.
North, no, North Caves.
I'm going to say to
Yes.
Tim,
Mhm.
I asked him the same question. He said it's about a day away to the north in some caves.
Right. Okay. So I didn't know that. All
I
right.
will say, I asked him a few questions, and Gum Gum hasn't killed anyone, but his
Can I
friends may have.
grab? Can I grab his hand and crush it?
Go ahead and make a strength check, and I will make the goblin do a strength check as well, or maybe, yeah.
22.
Oh my god, I got a 4.
Yeah, that hand is pulp.
Are you like fucking disintegrating it, or do you mean just like putting pressure on it?
No, I'm like crushing
Breaking
it
his
as
hand.
hard as I can. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, yeah, sure. Yep.
Are we gonna kill this thing or are we gonna torture it to death?
This
No,
goblin's
so what
fucking
I want to know,
screaming at this
after
point.
crushing its hand, I want to do a perception check, and if there's anything else within the building. Does anything else notice and make itself known by me crushing its goblin's hand and it screaming?
I'd say you don't get any other reaction from it,
Okay.
and it's pretty dead silent besides the goblin screaming.
Okay.
can I butt in? Because I've just been watching this and say, if what Francis has said is right, we don't have to fully believe it, that this goblin hasn't killed anyone. Isn't there
shit.
the wider question of have any of them killed anyone? Because if this place was just empty, let's say those rocks came from like a previous raid of something larger, and the goblins have just come in to collect the scraps, shouldn't we be worried more so about a bigger threat than a few goblins taking some scraps? Because if they haven't killed anyone, then no one's been here for ages.
Gum Gum. Did you? I know that you haven't, but did any of your other party kill any of the civilians in this town? Be honest, or we'll know you're lying. Oh,
I'm thinking.
did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
thinking.
I can roll a persuasion check. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, because I'm gonna fucking hit him. I'm gonna hit him really hard otherwise.
You've already crushed his hand.
Gonna fucking do 5 damage to the face again.
Not here. Maybe in past though.
Okay, now I hit him.
I like put my
Nice
hands out
roll.
to to try and stop Tim, but know it's
18.
fruitless, and just kind of look away.
You can make a strength
18.
check if you wanted to, Bobby.
I know it's fruitless.
Okay.
5
At this
damage.
point, I think I've dropped him to the floor through the sheer force of
That
Sir
punch.
Chopham's
I just look
punch.
away and my shoulders sink.
Yeah, you're
I'm
like kind of like
surprised and annoyed.
mid drop of the goblin because you're like, oh shit, Chopham's is coming straight up like towards me, and he punches him mid air into the wall, and he just goes flying like spiral flies into one of the back doors, and just crashes through it.
It's unfortunate when I heard that they may have hurt people previously. That's a snapping point. Absolutely, I wanted to hit him anyways. That's a I attack now.
Boy dead.
Okay.
Right. So for those who don't speak Little Dickhead, what did he say?
There's a
They've
camp
hurt
to the
people.
north and a day away. His friends may have hurt people in the past, but not
Right.
today.
But
They
not
didn't
today.
do
So
any damage to this
Have
He
you-
town.
also,
they've not done
he
anything
also
here.
alluded earlier that the people had left, but he didn't allude to when. I didn't pry more on that. The boulders were here
too
prior to
late.
them getting here.
They're just
But I-
looting the scraps.
Also, none of the goblins have crossed the broken bridge. Apparently, they can't jump far enough. So if there is survivors and people who haven't left the town yet, they would be there.
Is Goblin still alive? Or is it dead?
Well, it depends. Were you trying to kill it, or were you trying to put it unconscious?
I squashed his hand and punched as hard as I could.
Okay.
Yeah, this boy's dead.
Alright, cool. That one's dead.
He had a
There's
cool
nothing
pan
for
on his head, guys.
there's nothing for me to go on at this point.
Do we search the rest of the house?
As these carry on searching, I want to head back downstairs, and I'm going to go check his little sack. I know that sounds awful, but I mean in the sack downstairs, not his
I know.
goblin sack, you know.
Yeah, there's
I'm gonna
Little
go with
damage involved in his
Francis.
bollocks.
there's no bollocks
Find-
left. Isaac disintegrated him.
God. So yeah, that's where I'm going to go. They can carry on looting
Okay.
upstairs if they want to.
I'll go with Francis.
In the bag, you find several muffins, a block of cheese, a cooked chicken, a frying pan, an iron pot, a bullseye lantern, 2 flasks of oil, a set of cook's utensils, a jar of cloves.
A jar of cloves.
Yeah.
As in cloves, the
Cooking cloves.
yeah,
right?
yeah. I was thinking like actual wear, like clothes that you wear.
No, cloves, like
cloves.
garlic
Cloves,
cloves, and,
yeah,
that sort of thing.
yeah.
A jar.
I'm so confused. I was
A
like,
jar
what
of
is this goblin
cloves.
doing?
A jar of saffron, a
Oh.
dented silver jug, and a cracked hourglass.
Damn, he's packing, right?
Yeah, the fucking bag was
We're gonna
huge.
share that?
I'll hand everything to her if she wants it, apart
Okay,
from
cool.
the pan.
Right, I will.
And I'll put the pan and I'll strap it to my backpack.
Right, okay. Sound. I'll add all of this into your inventories afterwards, and then I'll show you all how to add things because it can be a little bit finicky on D&D Beyond, but just for now I'll add them all afterwards because I think a lot
You
of
can
them.
just go to your inventory and then plus add, right? And just
Some
search
of
it.
them, because they're just obscure things, if you actually wanted to add a cooked chicken, you have to manually enter it.
Yeah.
It's not just a thing
Well,
that you can search up and add.
Like in the back of Francis's mind, like his mood's definitely dropped. Like in his brain, he's sort of thinking, like, it's okay killing the bad guys and stuff, but like this felt cruel to him.
Are we the bad guys?
But then a little like weird afterthought in another part of his brain goes, well, at least we're going to eat good tonight. So like, you know, he's weighing the pros and the cons.
Right.
Meanwhile, upstairs.
Meanwhile, upstairs, so I'll give like Isaac and Chariot like a little thing. Is there anything that you would have done in like the 2 minutes ish before they came upstairs?
I would have wanted to look around the rooms just to, see if anyone's up there.
Yeah, so you probably would have checked like one room or like one each sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which rooms did you want to look into?
I'll check. Oh, hang on. Wrong button. Check this room.
Okay. Are you going in the same room with him, Lorenzo, or are you going in a different room?
I'll go in the one that's right in front of me.
C and D. So in day, so for Lorenzo, it's pretty much untouched. It's a vacant bedroom. It's got 2 beds, an empty wardrobe, a desk, and a matching chair. And then an oil lamp sits on one corner of the desk, and another rests on a small table tucked between the 2 beds. And then there's a bearskin rug that lies on the floor.
I'll shout out of like the door.
Hmm.
Nothing in here.
Okay, cool. For Chopham, most of the furnishing in this room is being destroyed from what looks like a boulder that's like collapsed through the ceiling and gone into the floor below. Hanging on the east wall is a tapestry depicting a mountain landscape, and tucked under the window in the southeast corner is a locked wooden chest.
Okay. I'd like to look in the chest.
If you go to like open it or anything like that, it doesn't budge. It's locked.
Okay.
It's a
I
proper
don't
like
think that'd be-
hefty iron chest.
I don't have any tools for that, so.
I have to have my tools.
Does anyone have tools for that?
I have thieves' tools.
As do
Well,
I.
I can't. I'll say to Lorenzo, I'll shout through. There's a chest in here. Although, you know what? I don't feel like I'd loot personally,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna walk out.
So you're not telling anybody about it?
You're not saying anything.
Nope.
I'll walk out and say,
Oh.
you can do a sweep of my room if you want. I didn't check it thoroughly, but it looked like there was nothing in there. It was untouched.
There was just a chest, a locked chest in there for me. Blah 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 blah. Then I go.
I'll go in that room. There was just like, there was just essential loot,
Yeah, you see a lovely tapestry of a mountain landscape, and you see a hefty iron chest.
Could I try to pick it with my thieves' tools?
Yeah.
Just a dex, isn't it?
I believe so, and if you got proficiency in thieves' tools, you can add your proficiency.
So it's straight dex now. I'm not proficient in dex. So that's 14. But I do have proficiency of thieves' tools, so yeah, so it's 16.
16. Even with that, you're just like, it doesn't budge, and you get quite close to like nearly snapping
Can
the
add a
actual
D6.
lockpicks.
You've got inspiration.
I'll use my bardic inspiration.
I mean, that's what my class is for. That's the only thing it does.
An extra 2. So that'd be 18.
That's just fucking enough.
Hey,
You feel
bardic
like you
inspiration,
hear the
baby.
like Francis' words in the back of your head, and it's just like a little bit, and Francis just like a little bit more. You're like,
I like to imagine
Just
it's a
a little bit
picture in his head, and
closer.
it just comes in of me holding thumbs up as he was getting beaten by a warg. That's what gives him the inspiration.
yeah, that's it. Lorenzo's just like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care if these snap, and then you go that little bit further, and yeah, just that like extra little bit just gets you through.
Oh, what do I find? What do I find?
Inside of it, you find a suit of chainmail, which is sized for a dwarf.
What?
I can speak dwarf. Does that mean I can wear their armor?
It'd be very tight.
I'm just saying.
It's gonna be like very short and very like stout.
Ah,
I'm 5'9.5".
That's tall.
For that'd be a very tall dwarf. You're right.
Yeah, I think dwarfs are about like about 5 foot.
No, they're shorter than that. They're like 4'8".
No, they're between 4 and 5 foot. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so you just
5'5" would be huge.
a larger dwarf. So it's a chainmail for a dwarf,
A
or
dwarven helm.
a very burly child. Dwarven helm. Yes.
You find a leather bag, and you also find a vial with a golden swirling liquid inside of it.
Oh,
It's made.
Oh,
Just smash it in there.
oh. I'll I'll pop those in my bag, and I'll go back out to the hallway.
And at that point, we goblin dies, and now we're back at the present time.
Yeah, we
Oh.
went downstairs. I'll say to Tigan as we're downstairs before they go into the next rooms, and I'll be like, maybe it's just my soft sort of sensibilities, but that felt wrong.
no, you can't be soft for goblins. They'll turn around, slit your throat. We did the right
Maybe.
thing, right?
Maybe. And I just kind of look out and look off into nothing, like I'm contemplating.
Soft.
I'm gonna roll my eyes. This
You
guy's
can't
too
call me
soft.
soft. You're near this, Tim.
With his passive perception of 15 and his natural 20 roll, he sees and hears everything that is across Faerun. Nothing can
It
stop
goes
this
into the
man.
DM's ears
He has
and then
heard
straight
2
into
minutes
Isaac.
into the
God.
future.
God himself wills me to hear all within discord.
Fuck's sake.
Sorry, yeah, go on. Doesn't affect how I view you.
Okay. Do
I will let on to Tim as to my findings in the chest. Also, I got the chest open. Using that as clues as to who was here, like a dwarf, like a warrior dwarf of sorts, like he had some armor and stuff. So like that's that's kind of all we've got to go on as to who was here.
We should search other buildings and find out
Yeah.
everything's in order. This means nothing to me.
it has nothing to do with goblins, so therefore I do not have a fucking clue.
Yeah.
Once we're done downstairs, because we were going through the thing, I'll notion to Tiger to go back upstairs if she wants to.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So, we didn't search the other 2 rooms. I'll put my head in there.
I'm leaving the fucking building. Not outside.
So, you're gonna hang out outside?
Yes, outside.
I'll go good search off them.
What room is that? E. Very similar into the same respects of the other room that had the single beds in it, like the 2 beds with the empty wardrobe.
Nothing that catches my eye that could like either be pocketed or glean any information.
No, both these rooms seem to be in like really good like conditions and stuff like that. Like they haven't been ramshacked or anything. It's very clean.
I'll dart out then, and unless Francis wants to check the other room, I'll check it.
As I'm coming up the stairs, before I get there, and I notice Gum Gum's body,
Yeah.
does he have a crossbow on him?
No. He had like a dagger.
Okay. I'll just something hit Francis there, like in his head as he walked past, that the goblin downstairs had a crossbow bolt in it. Or did you say an arrow?
It was a crossbow bolt, and it was like, yeah, it was on the floor around about here.
And something like that was fresh. So there has to be something in here. So As I go up and I'll see Lorenzo, I'll be like, "Have you searched all the rooms?"
Searched them all apart from this one, and I point to the one that I haven't searched.
Just thinking that crossbow bolt was. You said it was very recent,
Yeah, the body was still warm.
so somebody must have fired it. There has to be someone here. Have you really went over the rooms, tossed them over?
The ones that looked like there was absolutely nothing in them. So I point to the two rooms which just look like there's been nothing happening.
Well, just
Like,
to be sure, I'll go back over those if you want to go in the last room.
yeah, cool. You check them, and I'll go in this one.
Cool. So I'll go back into the room that Lorenzo went in first, and I want to just like search for any clues of something out of place, looking under the bed, behind the wardrobes, this sort of thing, giving it a real look over.
So you're doing a deep search, basically, of that room?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want me to roll like an investigation or something?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Let's go investigation.
Cool. Big 20.
You're very confident that this room is empty, completely clear
Once I
of
finish
anything.
that, I'm going to the next one. Then, if there's nothing in there, I'm back to this one.
As you go in that room, you see like the ramshackledness of it, with like a painting on the wall and an open chest.
That painting on the wall. I'm proficient in history. Does it look like somewhere close to nearby or something, or is it just a nice painting?
It looks just like a nice painting. It's more of a depiction of a mountain landscape. It's not really like an accurate detailing of one.
Of like an area 3 miles to the west or something.
Yeah, like
Cool.
just from a glance anyway, it's not really identifiable as like a key landmarked mountain or anything like that.
Sure. Well, obviously in that time frame, I imagine
Yeah.
Lorenzo would have been in that room.
During that time, as Lorenzo's walked through that door, an immediate like jump, and a woman is there pressed up against the corner of the wall there, and she just puts her hands up. Please don't hurt me. And I think that's where we'll call it.
Oh.
Damn.
Who's this
Oh.
woman? I'm glad it wasn't Tim because, like,
I immediately switch classes and become a bard and play Pretty Woman.
Pretty woman, yeah.
Love it.
That
No, that was awesome.
was super cool, man.
No, was everyone happy with that? Like, was that
Yeah.
okay for everyone?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Somewhere we want to carry on.
100%.
Awesome. I'm loving all of
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving all of it. Fucking Tim of all people, absolute fucking unit.
Imagine like having like +4 or something, and then like Tim has like just a natural roar and beats you every time. You're like,
It's every time. It's mental. Like his worst roll was a fucking intimidation check, and that was an 11. Like what the
yeah.
fuck?
Then I opened everyone's like character pages up just to look what other people, and then I looked at Isaac's fucking stat rolls,
Yeah.
and I was like, what is this bananas?
His first like set of rolls were dog shit.
Yeah, they were awful.
Yeah, but then he got a +4, a +4, a +3, a +3, and a +2.
Yeah.
And then his bad one is baseline 10. Like God.
And isn't that in Dex?
No, it's in
Oh right.
That's
okay.
my
+2
intelligence.
to deck, +4 strength, +2 dex, +3 con, +0 int, +3 wisdom, +4 charisma. He's got more charisma than me, and I know paladins are charismatic, like charisma users too. But God,
Charisma's my weakest one.
Having a strong character to work with makes it
You
very
do.
easy. Just do what feels right, and it works.
Like charisma, I feel like it's just like the general aura that you give off as well. So like the more charisma
Yeah.
that you got, like the general aura that you just give off. So it's
Being
like,
fucking self-assured and big presence,
yeah.
knows he's strong.
But
It's
that,
all very important to this character.
yeah, but it also might not work well for you as well because it means that you're more in the limelight as like this fucking maniac.
Yeah, but like I picked Paladin to be a shield, right?
Yeah,
For
definitely.
the team. So the point was to was to tank and be the
No,
forefront of
it
everything.
makes sense. Yeah,
So,
definitely. It's a cool mix of a character. Definitely.
yeah.
And I want to say, like, although like the role playing off of everyone was like awesome as well. Like, well done for like that Tara. Like, you've actually fucking done kick ass with it.
This is why like my character's quite like he's learned and but he's trying to be worldly, but he's not at all. Like he's very green.
Greeny.
So like try to have these moments with people, but not really understanding their characters, like practically getting shut down by Tigan there. It's cool. And it's been like,
Yeah.
okay,
Whereas Tigan's just like, you know what? It is what it is. They're fucking goblins, man. And you're just like,
yeah.
well, I don't know.
So it's
So
certainly
we-
something I'm going to either have to get to grips with or slowly try to work the party around.
Shall we try for Thursday next week? So the next session,
We could totally give it a go.
if people are free.
I will check my schedule.
I'll see how I'm looking. But
Thursday
I
should
can.
work. The Friday up until Sunday doesn't for me.
Yeah.
Oh no, next week. Oh, next week's okay.
What day am I off next week?
So,
Because even if I do the
Where's my
session after work, that's fine by me.
mm,
Oh. I'll update when I figured out my schedule. But yeah, should be okay.
I finish at 5:30 on Thursday, so I should be home at a decent time for Thursday.
If people can do Thursday, we'll do Thursday. If not, we'll work around it.
Yeah, definitely.
I work nights mostly, but I am off for most of next week, so
No, that's
if I
handy.
can't do Thursday, I'll let you know.
Yeah, we can work it out, and if we do get in for next week, that's really quick, to be honest. Like for my other campaign, it's like been like over a month now since the last session, so it's like
I mean, I'm sure there's going to be times where there's going to be infrequency, right? But
yeah,
while
definitely.
we can, we may as well make the most of it.
No, definitely, especially during the earlier ones where it's just kind of like it's like you're first getting into it. It's like easier to get in.
I will say when I like, because I told you I did like the first, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 sessions of this campaign 8 years ago or something. He started it different, so this is all brand new to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I remember like the first session very well, but like the sessions after I barely remember
Yeah.
at all. So
No, that's cool.
It's been great. It's been great campaign for me. Just going around, just chilling, killing.
Well, yeah, we've
Oh,
got all
kill
these
'em.
like mysteries afoot. Don't really know what's going on just about yet.
see, I was playing very like close to my chest with my spells early on because like I could have used color spray track, but there was never a time I could get both wargs. I didn't want to, and it was the same for one of my other spells. Like I couldn't get them both, so I didn't want to use it then.
I feel
But
like
then
a big
it
point for my character is to be a shield
100%.
more than anything, more than damage. It's to make sure the rest of you survive.
Can still damage though. Can definitely still damage.
Can damage easily. Doesn't matter. I don't need to try too hard with that.
Fist fighting a
I've got-
goblin
Apparently.
was not on my bucket list for tonight. And even more so, 2 people fist fighting goblins was definitely not on my bucket list. Like, what the fuck? Awesome.
She was inspired.
Goblin slayed. Slay.
I feel like Gum Gum could have been a recurring character, and it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
There's plenty of goblins, Bobby. Don't worry.
That's
We'll,
why-
we'll
And
find
all of them
another
wear
one.
pans on the head.
That's why these fuckers are named.
That's why I've got Gum Gum's pan, and I'll never ever let it go. It's gonna continue till the end of the campaign. On my back of my heart.
You know
His
what?
first death with something he bonded with.
You know
You
what? Just because I can, because it doesn't matter because they're dead anyway. The 2 that you killed in the temple were called Bedo and Vark.
Pedo.
Bedo.
Operation U Tree those goblins. It's all right. I've found a woman, and I will waltz downstairs with my new wife.
After
Oh,
what Isaac
no.
was saying pre-stream, I'm really glad it wasn't Tim.
I feel like I'm just like my character's just sussing out everyone else.
Sure. My character's
But
also trying to wrap their head around. I,
but you've also seen my ridiculous rage towards goblins for no reason.
Yeah,
there's
it
always
really
a
does seem
reason,
like there's no
Tim.
reason behind
Maybe maybe there's some backstory to it. You never know.
it. You'll find that
You
out
didn't put
next
Goblin
time.
Slayer, did you? Is your character the main character from Goblin Slayer or something? Ugh.
In Paladin school, a goblin took his packed lunch one day, and he's never forgiven them.
He
Also,
squeezed my group.
also Chariosione,
Yeah.
you got a leather backpack, but you didn't look in it. I'm intrigued at what's in that.
Yeah, but it's like I'll take stock of what I
I'm
have,
sure you will.
but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, well, I'll just bung that in my bag, and we haven't like I was very much so mindful of like, right, well, I can shove all this in my bag, but we haven't cleared the entire top floor, so I'll wait.
We haven't
Keeping
By
done
the
a
all
way,
the
lot of
loot to themselves.
I'm not sure if you understood as well, Josh. Like you put, you did. We comprehend languages. I can't speak their language, but I understand them. So I understand any
Yeah,
language spoken to me. I was
that's
still
what I
speaking
thought
in
was going
common
on.
backwards, like back to him because I figured out that he could understand common, but he didn't seem like he could speak it back.
Yeah, he couldn't speak it. He could understand it.
Yes, I was speaking in common, but I could understand. This is why when I spoke to Tara, because I didn't want her to give any
Yeah.
information away. I was like, speak to me in a language you doesn't understand,
Yeah, no, that makes
because
sense.
because I can understand it at that point.
It,
But that
it-
should be up for like another 50 minutes.
yeah, that's fine. It was like little bits of it where I probably like got mixed up with who was actually speaking and
It's
to who.
tongues, isn't it, where you can
Speak any
understand and
language.
speak. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, that was fine. Because I fucking Gum was a bit of a moron anyway. So
By the way, I was a bit stupid. Passive stuff is 10 plus. You don't get your proficiency. It's just plus your bonus.
okay, no, it doesn't really change anything anyway. That's fine.
No. I'm just saying.
No, that's fine.
We
Right.
spent the last hour talking to goblins.
I love it. It's class. Is I wasn't expecting. I was just expecting him to either die or just let him go. And he perished.
Role plays how you get XP. That's all I know.
You get XP from anything in the world.
Yep.
It's just living. That's why I don't go
Are
off of
we-
like killing XP.
I was gonna say, are we doing? Is it like? Are we doing XP or are we doing like
Milestone.
milestone? We're doing milestone. Yeah.
Yeah. So when we get to a particular event, or like an end point to a mini story, I'll be like, okay, this is the level up.
The only cool thing that I like about XP, and I never play it by the way, but I've played it 1 or 2. The only cool thing is if you do something really unique and cool, the DM can offer XP for it, which can feel very rewarding and nice.
Yeah.
But that's the only upside I see of XP. I think everything else, milestones, was better.
I think I just give out inspiration more for stuff like that rather than
Yeah, right. Sure, there's other ways around that.
no, definitely.
No, but
Oh.
I super enjoyed it. I've not played D&D in a while.
Okay. Chariot, you made note of everything that you got from like both places, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I don't need to do yours.
I didn't, but I was going to, and then you said that you were going to do it, so I didn't. But I'm just
Yeah,
going to do it on.
Because Bobby found a bunch of cooking stuff and then he handed most of it to me.
I gave her all of it apart from the pan.
The pan.
So the only thing that I would have is the first little satchel, but I buried the necklace of the goddess.
Yeah.
But anything else that was in it apart from like the little priestly bits, I would have kept. It was incense, I believe.
Give all the cooking to the woman.
You wanted it.
That time I got some
You
loot.
wanted the jar of cloves.
Yeah, nah. I wanted
THES.
I wanted the cooked chicken. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's just like a greasy ass chicken that's just been shoved inside of this bag.
Yummy.
Yummy.
You buried the symbol, so you don't get the symbol. That's fine.
I believe it was just was it like 4 bars of incense or something?
Yeah, I've got like the bars of incense for you, and then I'll make a note of everything else for you, and I'll message you it over,
Awesome.
and then you can pass it between you and Tara however you want. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, I think I will end the stream here. So if there's any lovely people watching, thank you very much. It's been much appreciated. It's been a fun one, and hopefully we'll do more.
Yay!
Bye bye.
Bye bye.